Friends and Phantoms! Welcome back to Spirits of the Game, where we play D&D, and so do you. Yes! Yes! Here I am known as the Spirit Master, your conduit to the world of Almir. Watch and redeem your phantom fuel or channel points to help our favored five. I look forward to having you in chat.
I like your new clothes.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for holding your breath for 2 whole weeks for us. I know we left off on quite the suspenseful moment, but we'll be jumping back in so soon. I just have a couple of things to go through really quickly. Remember, if you're having a good time here, if you're enjoying the story, if you're enjoying the audience interactions, please share us around. The best way for us to get out there is for you to spread the word that we're here, because that's our biggest struggle right now, is just letting people know that we exist. Also, if you are catching us on YouTube for the first time, because you're one of our 20-something new subs from this week on YouTube, thanks for joining. Thanks for enjoying our shorts and jumping over here. We are so happy to have you. However, if you saw on the YouTube announcement, the Spirit Master's magical spirit powers can only see through the orb over on Twitch. So if you want to jump in on the audience participation, jump in on the action there, get some spirit hands redeemed to move some things around, you're gonna have to jump over to Twitch for us to redeem some phantom fuel there. Now, if you are on Twitch and you just so happen to be coming over from YouTube and you happen to also have a Twitch account that is through Amazon Prime and you have a spare Prime sub laying around this month that you're not using, feel free to kick it our way. It's a great way to support us. Now, we're gonna... Oh, thank you!
They did it. They actually did the thing.
Welcome, everyone. Now, before I jump into the recap, I just want to set the mood here for us and change the music.
You don't have to though.
Right.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, what if we just did something completely different?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
veto, new
Yeah,
choice.
yeah.
I am asleep.
Oh, and
Everything is fine.
and having a good dream.
And I'm having a very good dream.
Okay, new choice.
New choice.
So, the favored five have found themselves in the Reef of Saren, home to one of the favored five, Nereus and his family. The Tritons down in the Reef of Saren, they have a very interesting way about handling politics, and specifically transfers of power, with how it seems to be that they're encouraging the young heirs-to-be to commit regicide against other young princes. Nereus's brother Pythias, a sort of honorary member of the favored five, also found himself almost taken out by one of these would-be assassins. However, Nereus flipped the script and became the assassin against the attempted assassin of his brother Pythias. It's not convoluted or confusing at all.
It's quite simple,
We
really.
know
Yes.
what's going on.
Also, being in the Reef, we met several people. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, Furious
Thank
Gems.
you, Furious Gems.
Gems.
Fifth boy, also regicide.
Yes, indeed, yes. Some other folks we met down the Reef of Saren is Odicilia, which is Pythias's former betrothed, who also had the Key of Genius, which the favored five won from Odicilia in a fantastic bout in the arena. Truly heroic. We also met Orfeo, a long-lost flame of Nereus's, who seems to be having a bit of a personal crisis of sorts, and we'll get into that in a moment here. Where we specifically left off. As I make you all
that
wait
one
as we
was
change the music.
Gorge.
Nice.
Do you want that?
Please.
Okay.
Where we left off previously, you all had run into the home, House Saranath, to specifically meet with Pontius Saranath, Nereus's father. Some words were exchanged. You were all acknowledged as being Nereus's main strength. And then Pontius also gave Nereus the permission to act on the house's behalf for diplomatic relations, specifically in the way of use of arms and armies, potentially to help out at the City of Progress. Now, during that exchange, Varia found her way over to Nereus's mother, Cato. There, convincing Cato to allow her to try to help Pontius, who is suffering from some unknown sickness and seems to be trying to keep it secret. Varia entered the room with Cato, only to hear an ominous voice in her mind say, "Now." And Varia's being stretched out in forms of black mist and energy, assailing Pontius. Now, Killian tried to hold Varia back as she was resisting being pulled towards him in some sort of strange magics. However, she got a slight push from someone we know. Not Nereus, but Orfeo.
Damn, who?
I'm gonna kill him.
As Alum de Serre, the spirit of rot. Some of you know, some of you do not, but you have vaguely seen this form before when dealing with Raoul. Before you now, you have been transported by this magic. You are within a strange, dark place. It's almost as if the colors have been sucked out of your vision and out of the world around you, leaving a desolate, gray, dark, and black array of things around you. You see faded, gnarled trees, their leaves seeming to be almost like claws stretching out to try to grab you. Before you, a large black mass of putrid smelling gunk is before you. It smells horrible, and from it you see a blank, plain, bone-white deer skull rise up as you hear in your minds a voice say, "Now, witness, favored five, a new beginning."
Ruh-roh.
You are here within this clearing of sorts within these trees. The brush is dense and thick, almost as though there is a smoke or thick, black, shadowy fog that plagues the trees, creating a barrier, creating this one small pocket where you all sit. You notice that all five of you are here, except your fifth member is not Varia, but a gaunt-looking Orfeo. As you see, vaguely through this mass of flesh, it's almost, it's not quite fully opaque. You can see bits and pieces through. You see the faint glow of a familiar lantern, Varia's, nestled within this mass. In addition, you hear a blood-curdling scream of a proud man, Pontius. Favored five, this scene unfolds around you as you see this mass begin to condense and collect. What are we doing?
How close is Orfeo to me?
Orfeo is... So, all four of you, obviously Varia. Nereus is slightly in front of you all. Killian is where Varia was. Right next to Killian, right a little bit behind him, is Orfeo. Anesh, you're on this side of Orfeo. Logres over here. So he's just kind of off your right shoulder.
I say we cut the tip of the spear here, and I pull my blade out. We end his life for what he has done.
Okay, I whip around immediately, start running towards Nesh. We're not in water anymore, I can assume.
No, you are not in water.
Okay, cool. I run!
What is the ground?
The ground here is this. It's.
Oh, the ground.
As you take a look at the ground, you notice the ground is
give me a sec.
this muddy. You see clumps of grass, but when it's almost as though it's been rained on heavily recently. So it's this gucky, like your feet stick when you step. And if you look closely, you see there almost appear to be eyes and then mouths gaping and yelling to the sky.
I knew his silver tongue was too good to be true.
Relax for one moment, and I'll approach Nesh, and I'll not even draw my blade. I'll put my hand on my blade as if I'm about to draw it, as a warning. You will steal your hand if you know it's good for you. We don't know what's happening yet.
Spirit Master?
Killian, from this face-like ground, you'll see a glitter of purple within one of the mouths before it opens, almost too wide, unhinging to reveal the orb.
Hey yo.
That's disgusting.
Yucky. Yuck.
Yucky.
How many charges do we have, by the way?
Wait, what?
How many charges?
Charges.
0.
Yeah.
Oh, roll that
one
puppy.
for
You
broke.
best be rolling.
About to have 8.
Hot dice.
Oh
It was an 8, right?
no! Oh no.
Have they already
All we
given an
need.
inspiration? Can we re-roll that?
Nope.
Dang it.
Sorry.
I would like to just rush up to where Varia was and just stand there and just call out, Varia! Are you in there? Hello?
Several seconds go by. The seconds draw into a minute and a half, 2 minutes. You do not hear Varia respond. However, after a little bit of time being close, you hear a voice in your mind. Small bugbear. Are you looking for your friend?
Yes.
She is preoccupied at the moment. In an evolution.
What?
Could I do an Arcana check just to kind of see, are we in the spirit realm?
Yeah.
right now?
Varia, as you are evolving, whatever that means, you will hear in your mind, please, pull through, Varia. Gain 1 inspiration.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you. Wait,
needed.
Who was it?
Lua.
Thank you.
16.
16. Killian, one of the... you squint your eyes, and it does seem that this is... one of the telltale signs of the spirit world in your experience now is the multicolored rainbow-like leaves that dot the trees. You notice that these trees stretch up further, and above you is actually a place where they create a canopy even further above, and you see other roots stretching down above you. There is some strange, faint, pale glow emanating from seemingly nowhere, but you appear to be underground. Seeing the faces, you deduce you are most likely either in the spirit world or somewhere very much like it.
Okay.
As you were all having this conversation, these different things are happening. Nereus, Orfeo is just standing there staring at the black mass.
See what he has done. Look, Bogarth looks as lost as the first day we saw him. And Varia, I would have a word with her too, if she didn't just up and disappear into smoke.
Yes, well, there's nothing really we can do about that, is there?
I can steal his tongue. And maybe we'll take a step closer to sanity.
Okay, well, put the weapon down for 1 moment.
She's not gone.
Well then where is she?
And he points at the mass. She's right there.
You said that the lantern's out?
The lantern, you can see its faint glow from within this black mass.
Wait, I can't actually see the lantern. I would like to do what I can to take my arm straight into the mass, right for the glow.
Yeah. Your hand, it's like pushing it through the waste of a garbage disposal, where it you get scraped by small, sharp, pokey, bone-like protrusions, and you're squelching your arm through, but you do eventually reach an arm that feels familiar.
Varia! Varia! Any response?
There's no response.
Orfeo, how do we get her out? Warlock! Sorcerer! Use some sort of magic.
This is what we have to do. It has to be this way,
What has
so
to be
that
this
things
way?
can change.
If it does not make
Bogarth.
sense...
Bogarth, as your arm finally reaches Varia, you feel the skull, you see the skull shimmy around the mass as the two blank eye holes face you. No, little bugbear.
I take out the soul blade. And I say, are you going to stop me?
To me, my friends, we must expedite the process. The time is now. I need your power. And you see from this mist a long, slender arm. A bulbous, almost pulsing creature comes out. A stretched, slack jaw, eyes barely holding into their sockets. One. Two. A dull of one without a jaw. As they all begin progressing their way inwards. Favored 5, I need you all to roll initiative.
Dang it. Very well.
Me too.
I don't think I chose the right dialogue option
Me too.
there. It's gonna be real.
Speaking to a spirit and going, are you gonna kill me?
What are you gonna do?
Yes.
Bring it. Yeah, you basically were like, hey, bring it on, bucko.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough.
That's pretty good.
Oh, man. I don't think I'm going first this time.
You're
Probably
going
me.
before me.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
Maybe that's for the better.
I was gonna say, I
don't
think
know.
thematically it makes sense.
I don't know.
Wonderful.
We should know.
I don't know.
If I go before Ofeo, I'm dropping it.
Feo.
Oh, bayo.
Yo, Feo.
Yo yo.
It's Orfeo.
Or
All right.
Yo.
Wonderful. 20 and above. Favored 5.
22.
Favored friends.
Plus that.
You are.
Feo, let's go.
So true.
Do we know where the enemies are coming out of?
In a moment, you will.
No.
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 Okay.
Anybody look at
Oh, the frog drip?
Zoom in, zoom in.
Zoom in.
I'll do it in post.
Yeah,
don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't
Get the
do
camera
that.
guy.
It's like 4 pixels. Check it out.
yeah.
Could be any green thing. Ooh.
Ready yourselves for combat. You'll see before you a spirit pop forth, a small one, the spirit of Neri, fur raised, giving a small. You all gain +3 to all your dexterity-based saving throws and skill checks.
Let's go. Thank you, spirits.
Does that, ADM, can we use that?
Does that apply?
Are you asking if you can use it for initiative?
Yes.
I will allow it.
It'll be 25 then.
Yeah. We'll just save the time, Gillian.
Leave space.
Yeah, I just realized.
Yeah.
All right, 15 to 20.
16.
Unnatural 20.
Let's go. And then 10 to 15.
14.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
That's not so bad.
Oh,
I'm so far down.
Oh, that's pretty far.
mind the gap.
Just like- oh, she's minding.
I minded it.
I don't know who I'm minding, but
No way.
The
Bronze
gap.
1 and 2 are both
No!
our best friends.
No!
Oh, okay. There's a third one. probably.
Oh, and gold.
I'm beset on all sides.
We're so lucky.
So true.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, yes, I go.
Oh, it's
before him.
Orfeo?
I go
The
before him.
O is
Oh,
out.
interesting.
Okay. So
In real life.
you all see.
Make for a good YouTube short. Put me on. Put me on.
Just
me
farming
go.
for clips, baby. Farming for clips.
Me
That's all we
dying.
ever do. You dying.
Me die.
Shmee
Oh, we gotta do that.
Schmeep.
No, Shmee
Okay.
A hemomancer?
All right. So you see from the underbrush appears 4 of these creatures.
I was about to say, they're not that big.
One is larger than the rest,
Oh, which one?
having 2 of these heads that bump into each other and jiggle like they're full of fluid.
That's just the worst way.
You didn't need that.
Cut it open like a watermelon.
Why did you say
Wonderful. Killian, you are up first as you see these creatures slump forward. Their stature is, while they are all medium-sized, stands for one, they are very tall, being as tall, if not a few inches taller than Bogarth.
What?
That's not fair.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna try something.
How's it feel, Bogarth?
I want to try to vortex warp Varia out of that mist. If I
Okay.
can.
Oh,
Does it
wait.
require sight?
Yeah, can you see her?
Creature you can see within range.
Son of a.
So
Stick your
no.
face in.
Bogart, give me your glasses.
She is technically considered obscure.
Here's
I'm
Killy.
You were technically considered obscured.
Okay.
So I would give it to you if you got like right up there and were like reaching in, basically.
do I have the movement for that?
25, 30. Yes, you do.
I will give it a try.
All right.
I will, seeing where Bogart's hand was.
Yeah,
try to
she's
reach
right here.
for the other one. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, your hand sloshes in. I will now have it happen to both of you. You feel this as Loom begins to compress himself and begin to take on a more combative form. The stench coming off of him becomes even worse and repels out from him. Entering this, Killian, and now Bogarth, you'll technically be starting your turn here in a second, so we'll get there. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. I'm an artificer.
So do you want me to make it too right now? Or at the start of my turn?
At the start of your turn, okay.
So that's a 24.
Hey,
24?
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, you are able to move. You take 7 points of poison damage as the wretched smell assaults your senses, but you are able to push forward through it and continue your action, plunging your hand through this horrible, disgusting feeling. You make contact with what feels like a person.
I'm doing it with my regular hand as well.
Yes.
The other one out.
Yeah. And you cast Vortex Warp. Where are you sending Varia?
I would like to send Varia to just behind Nesh and Orfeo.
Killian, as Illum becomes hollow and his shifts, as Varia, you are plunged out of Illum. What I will say for you right now, your recollection is... When's your turn? We'll get there. Never
Okay,
mind.
sounds good.
Varia appears before you, covered in this like black glue, hair like stuck to her head, slicked down, almost like a wet dog, just and plopping onto the ground, frozen. Great job, Killian.
And then
As
I'm gonna bring in the spirits after that,
Heck yeah.
and I'm gonna put them right next to Varia.
Heck yeah. Killian, as you do this, and Varia disappears. No! And you see a bony hand reach out from his being, creating two arms with these, what looks to be strung together skulls to create two small hands connected by this black goo. I need a conduit! What are you doing, you insignificant pest?
I'll just look him in the face and like say nothing, but just for flavor, flames will start to dance on my fist, and then that'll be it.
The one that's out?
Wonderful. Killian, that is your turn. Nesh, you're up next.
Okay. I would like to... Varia, you look great! Radiant as the first day I met you.
Does she?
Vicious mockery.
And I will kill this silver-tongued fox once I get back to it. And I'm going to run over to 3.
Okay.
Big 3.
Big creature. I would like to run over to the underside of its chest and pull out a window from my robe of values.
Okay.
I can place it on a vertical surface I can reach. Can I reach its chest?
Yes, you can.
I would like to pull the patch from my robe as it expands into a window, and I, with a heaving motion, place it onto its chest, sticking it into place, creating a window of 2 feet by 4 feet and 2 feet deep.
Okay.
Gone.
Okay. Nesh, as you run up and place this window into its chest, the glass, as the panes form, you see its translucent balloon-like skin hardens and stiffens into a clear glass. Inside, you can see this black and red swirling liquid. As suddenly, once the window is present, the glass cannot contain the pressure, and this goo spills out over you, and you are showered.
Now I will carve out your.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
All right. Like to bonus action rage.
Not in time.
Oh.
Not say that.
That was your one.
That was coming from me. Okay.
Watch them. 13.
Okay. Okay. You take 7 points
What? How?
of poison damage and are considered poisoned until the end of your next turn.
See how we probably shouldn't have done that? You see how that had
It was
some
funny, though.
consequences?
Yeah,
It
as you
was
are
funny.
drenched in, it is just putrid and repulsive. Like the stuff that gets in your mouth, it's like you are just drinking pure grime.
And as I'm vomiting it out, it turns into like a scream, and I would like to rage.
Sounds like a great idea.
Scromiting, got it.
Because
That
this
sounds like
window
a-
it basically just removed a section of its body as it's now draining lots of its fluids.
Oh.
I would like for you, Nesh, to roll 2. This is going to be bold, but I'm going to have you roll 2 d20s for me.
Wait, they only have one of them only has a marking. Okay. 17 and a 4.
Okay. So I'm going to have this your window does 21 damage.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Nice
above
window.
average.
That's
We'll
a
take
nice
it.
window.
What type of damage?
Force.
Force? Yes.
And it's a nice like Dutch cottage window. I want you to know.
It
Like
was.
shut
The shutters just.
Yeah, as this as you are now barfing and screaming, this creature just and it continues as it
Visual of barfing and screaming. I'm sorry.
as it continues marching forward. Wonderful, Nesh. That is your turn, I believe. Bogarth, you are up next.
Just really quick. So we didn't see Pontius.
You did not see Pontius,
Okay, gotcha.
but you did hear the scream. As though he was there.
Right. Okay.
It is at this point, Bogarth, you will see a familiar white tabaxi beside you, and they will tell you, Bogarth, you didn't take my glass sword, but you can have my cat's agility, and you will be bestowed with spiritual lift.
Oh yeah.
And you have to roll like constant.
Okay. Oh yeah. Right. Con save. Hold on. 1 second. Let me just write lifted. Okay. Great. I gotta make that con save. 17.
Okay, you are okay as you were able to push on through.
Great.
You do, however, take 6 points of poison damage.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
As just the pure this smell is reflecting of this creature's aura, just spreading out, trying to connect itself with these shambling masses going towards him.
Okay, so with my arm in this mass, I will try to pull my arm out. Is there any resistance?
There is. Yeah, you have to make a strength saving.
Tell you what, instead of making that strength save, I'm gonna use a new part of spiritual lift. If you read the handbook, you'll know this, but I can now pass through objects. And I will, instead of pulling myself out, I'm going to just go through and go to the other side.
Oh,
Okay.
Bogart, no!
Like through the full creature to the other side of the creature.
Like a couple minutes. It should still be in there. What's up?
Go through like all the way to the other side.
Yes. I'm gonna reach back, and then as it pulls me back in, I'm just gonna tumble through.
Yeah, you do. While it's a little bit easier, Bogarth, going through this, it still is just gross. You're not quite getting the same amount of like muck on you. And as you pass through, you pass by and you see inside the form of a man held aloft, and you see the tips of the fingers on his left hand are beginning to disintegrate away, and you see just the tips of the bones of his fingers.
Of a man.
Blue skin.
Great. Okay, I'm just gonna shout, Pontius is in there! And I think he's still alive! And I'm just gonna take out my soul blade and make 2 strikes on the mass.
Great. Go ahead and roll for me.
Okay.
As you say that, Bogarth, Orfeo responds, no.
That's horrendous. 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
A big immobile mass? Okay, great.
As you slice this, Bogarth, wait, are you attacking with the soul blade?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
What'd you roll again?
13.
13.
Okay, yeah, no, it still doesn't quite.
It's fine. I roll again.
Through.
24 to hit.
There
24?
we go.
That does hit.
That is 10 points of radiant. And just thinking about where Pontius was, I'm gonna just try to carve around his shape.
You said 10?
Yeah, 10 points.
Okay.
I'm gonna action surge. Hold on. Has he had a turn yet? No, right?
So,
Also,
okay, this is a little bit meta, Bogarth.
Please! What?
Has he had a turn? Not exactly. But he's technically not a creature. He is the environment.
Oh, well,
What?
well, it always applies to objects then.
Well, okay, let me just ask this then. Do I get my extra 2d6? Okay. Okay, that
I'm
is...
like, if we're saying as he's a turn, it's like,
Okay, that is... so it is an extra 6 points of that radiant
I also want to
damage.
make sure, did we get a long rest since the last fight?
We did not.
You did not action surge.
I didn't action surge. Yeah. Okay, I'm
Where
gonna...
was
I just want to make sure I was like,
Was
wait.
the fight the arena?
Yeah, we didn't rest. Yeah.
Like, it's only been like 4 hours.
Yeah, it has.
it was like right after.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did we get a short rest today?
We didn't do any of that.
I would have healed.
Because I don't have my second
I would
one
have
back.
gotten my warlock
Yeah.
spell slots back.
Okay, anyway, I am action surging.
Although maybe
Yeah,
they were
send it.
compromised anyway.
Dude, 15?
15. Is it still with the soul blade?
Uh-huh.
That does hit.
Let's go. That is, let's see, 5 plus... that is 14 points of radiant.
Okay. Yes. Great.
And I'm cutting on both sides of Pontius, just trying to carve him out.
Okay.
And then I will make my final attack here. That is a 23 to hit. We're just
That
gonna
hits,
say
that
that
hits,
hits. Yep. Let's see, it's 6 plus. What is that? 12, and then. Jeez, really?
He's dead. He's just dead.
20 points of radiance.
20 points of radiant.
Yes,
Wow. Okay.
So many.
because of my bugbear stuff.
Bug
Also,
stuff.
I'm sorry. There should be another 8. I didn't add my damage bonus on my second attack.
Okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Loom is dead. He's just dead.
Well, good comment.
He is.
Ed.
So is there
team.
after making my 3 carves around like a T shape around him and his arms, or I guess a Y shape. I don't know.
Is he posed T or is he posed Y? We don't know.
Yeah. Is there any reaction from the mass?
Yes. As your soul blade cuts through Bogarth, you feel a rumble. You can't hear the sound that is made, but you feel it reverberate through your body and specifically in your chest as the skull swivels and more bones collect from inside the mass to form an underjaw of ribs. As Illum speaks into your mind, you are a nuisance with that. You should cease to exist. He's going to use a legendary action
Okay.
No, he's not.
at the end of your turn.
Earth ceases to exist. I will say, as that is reverberating through me and this fear, I will shudder and my echo will pop out of my sigils and head next to 4.
Great.
Because is that 30 feet from me?
30 is here.
Okay, I'll leave it there then.
One space away. Great.
Yeah, I'll end my turn. there.
Bogarth, as you jump and your echo jumps out of it,
Comes up. Yeah.
zoinks! And then, so in terms of your actual slashing, Pontius is now effectively revealed as you see this mass is eagerly trying to grab back a hold of his backside. Basically, you can see his back and the nape of his neck are exposed from the T.
Got it. Pontius, if you're there, I'm gonna save you, okay? You'll make it out of this.
You hear another blood-curdling, masculine scream.
Ooh. I end my turn.
Great. Bogarth, at the end of your turn,
Yeah.
Illum takes his legendary action. You're gonna need to make a save for me.
Of course. He wouldn't happen to be casting a spell, would he?
He is casting a spell.
Is that so?
But can you see him?
Interesting.
Yeah, he can see Illum as Illum.
Well, Loom's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I'm also like touching him, so I would assume.
Yeah.
You're good. You can do it if you want.
I would like to counterspell.
Ayo.
What level?
Only 3rd.
Only 3rd. Okay.
So I might have to roll for it, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you will.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Nat
make
20, you got
make
this.
a check, an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Spellcasting ability. Right.
Int.
Ooh. That doesn't have proficiency at all, right? It's just
I don't think so.
14.
Killian, as you sense this condensation of this energy that is, you are now becoming more trained to pick up on, this necrotic energy seeps through the ground into this mass and is channeled up towards the top of it. You sense that a spell is about to be cast. You attempt to channel your magic to snuff it out. However, the spell is too powerful. Bogarth, I need you to make
Dang.
a
counter
dexterity saving throw to attempt to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
It's more than a 4th level spell.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Shout out to y'all.
Lucky son of a gun. as you narrowly avoid what looks to be this rib-like jaw beneath its upper jaw. The mouth opens and then splits its almost flesh-like guck to create a massive maw, unhinging its jaw. You see this large condensation of pure white energy that just suddenly condenses and shoots out a very tiny, very thin
Oh,
beam.
you almost got Godzilla'd.
As you dodge out of the way, this beam hits the ground.
Not the dirt people.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All those little mouths and eyes.
Oh, there's a hole, isn't there?
Yes.
Oh, no.
As it completely eats away all of the matter within that circle. Completely obliterated.
Dang.
Gravitational beam.
I'll dodge and I'll like, whoa!
Over the top?
Over the
Did you
hole.
almost just get disintegrated?
Okay, back.
Here.
This is relatively fun and low stakes battle that we're having.
Yeah.
I feel so safe.
Okay.
I'm having fun.
Wonderful. Bogarth, is there anything else you're doing
No,
in your turn?
that's my turn.
Great. As that misses, Illum's jaw snaps shut as you all hear in your minds, "If you wish to fight me so, then fight we shall, or fail. Come to me, my conduit."
Is at this point
I give you the look.
a frilled spirit hand will reach out and attempt to prevent Orfeo from getting any closer to the creature.
Oh, just holding him back.
He's
Yeah.
full 10 pounds.
He weighs what? Like
Okay.
6?
Maybe 7.
That'll be at least 10.
Okay, spirits. As Orfeo takes his first step forward, your hand stops. He looks down at your hand, and Nereus, Orfeo looks at you. A pleading look in his eyes. He's waiting for you to say something, Nereus.
Okay. Don't go do. Don't.
Words are hard.
You are nailing this.
Don't go near him.
Wow, you've convinced him.
you tried?
You've done it.
Not?
You can. You're strong enough to overpower this. You do not have to do what he tells you to.
As Orfeo looks back and takes a step forward. Those were not the words Orfeo wanted to hear. Wonderful.
It's Nereus' turn now, right?
Nereus, you're up next. Well, yes, some folks want you. Anyways, keep.
Real quick. Nesh, you will see a familiar monk appear before you, and he will pat you on the back with a broom, because there's no way he's touching that.
Dude!
Good job!
I thought we were friends!
No, man, good job! You really Dutch windowed that creature. Gain one inspiration.
Thank you. I call it the Nesh hole. Alright. Inspiration, you said? I get that?
Yep.
From who?
That would be Furious Gems.
Alright.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to grapple Orfeo
Okay.
and hold
Let's
him
go.
back, which is not good because I am not very strong, but it's okay. It's okay.
I know one way to stop him.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna do things your way today.
All right.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
I will have somebody rolling.
Oh my god.
What is that?
It's my comfort Hannibal Lecter toy.
What? And he rolls!
He's here to make me feel safe.
Was it good?
I can't even read it.
It's so hard to read.
It's so dork.
That's a
Is it
10.
10?
That's a 10.
A 10 on the
In the
die?
middle. Yes, 10 on the die.
10 on the die plus 0 because I'm a weak boy. 0 strength modifier.
Okay.
Not negative.
Nereus, as you grab at Orfeo, as he tries to push back, the help from the spirits and Orfeo not being particularly strong himself, you do hold him back as he then looks at you, Nereus. A pained, gaunt look on his face. And he says, Nereus, let me go.
No,
I have to do this.
I'm keeping you right here with me.
I won't let him hurt you anymore! As he raises up his right hand, and you see apparate stretching out from the veins near his elbow. A black string stretches up towards his hand, decorated with these yellow and orange beads. And in his hand appears a familiar styled lyre pick of bone and jewels and gold that looks eerily similar to something else you have seen on a friend. Varia's amulet.
No.
Dude.
Up the drip. Okay. Okay. Just for flavor, I'll keep him held close to me, and I'll just like kind of weasel my face into the crook of his neck, just kind of like trying to hold him as tight as I can against me. And I'll just keep telling him, "You're safe. You are safe. This is not your battle to fight. You are safe." And that's my turn.
Great.
I can't do that.
Fantastic, Nereus. It is now Orfeo's turn.
Ooh.
As he,
Push.
as you feel him give in to your embrace a little bit, as he says, Nereus, under his breath, Nereus, I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Dun 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 dun. I need one of those. If there's a
Bardian.
20-foot.
Here's food him all over.
Did you say 20 foot?
Dude, no
Maybe
way.
20 foot radius?
Ooh, that's
Dude.
Oh no!
that's
How
rough.
many is 20? How many is 20?
See, I'm telling
If
you.
it's a 20 foot
why-
radius, it's 40 feet.
Hey, just remember this. Why hug
Yep.
them when you can stab them with daggers?
No,
It could fix the problem.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay, it's just you guys.
Hey, you might want to roll for help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come after you, and I'm gonna get Malvolio next, okay?
It's not my boyfriend that's
As,
summoning the deity.
as this music
As far as we know.
as the music reverberates through his lyre pick and this black ooze spills out onto the ground, seeps forward a bit before vaporizing and creating a large black cloud of horrible putrescence. Stinking cloud has been cast in this area.
Ew. Dude.
Nasty.
So it's now considered heavily obscured.
Oh, crap.
And everyone who starts the tournament must make a Constitution saving throw against poison. Crazy. It's like this has already happened.
Including
Great.
himself?
He is actually immune to poison.
Right.
Because he's.
Yeah, he
Because
is.
he's gross.
Oh no.
Wonderful. That is Orfeo's action.
Right now,
Always.
killing your dad.
Oh, yeah.
As
Oh my god.
as his
That's
bonus
actually a
action,
bonus.
Orfeo,
It's a perk.
Nereus, you hear Orfeo as this horrible cloud stretches around you. It smells like decay. Your only sense you can latch onto right now in this moment is the feeling of his body and the sounds that he is making as you hear him say to himself, "The greatest heroes have to make a sacrifice," as he inspires himself. Wonderful.
Wait, is that a...
Bardic inspiration on yourself?
Yeah.
He inspires himself. It's so funny.
It's fine. All right.
I know where you're going.
Wonderful.
He's gotta hype himself up.
Fantastic. Great.
Here.
You get an opportunity attack if you want it through your echo.
Yeah, I'll do it. That is a 16 to hit.
16 barely hits.
Okay, that is 10 points of radiant.
Wonderful. I will keep that in mind in just a second here.
Great.
And then Nesh. This large one moves 5, 10, 15. You
Come
get-
back, coward!
All right.
Little operatic there.
They're harmonizing with each other. It's two heads.
I guess when you shove their diaphragm hard enough, they get that broad.
My turn.
I don't think they have a diaphragm.
Attack roll.
Yeah.
I obviously take it.
Hit us with it.
11.
11.
But it's big.
Nesh, as your blade hits this creature, its balloon-like skin is much harder than you expect. As your blade... Are you using a blade that has been improved by Killian?
Yes.
It is a magical weapon.
It is magical indeed.
Okay, what is your roll? 11.
11.
You narrowly glide over it, but its skin does seem to have some strange quality to it.
If I hit, this would have been really good.
Don't forget that you're poisoned too, so you have
It's
disadvantage on those.
disadvantage.
Oh.
Doesn't matter in the situation,
Yeah.
but yeah, as you're just wobbly from all that, the creature. The creature is not happy with you hitting it, and it actually stops when you hit it.
That's what I
As
thought.
one of its heads turn as it,
No, not that one.
as its appendage, which you previously thought to be a hand, but is actually 5 fingers and a thumb, fuse into a long claw-like creation, slices towards you.
I don't like it.
Just reminds me of like the Tyranids from 40K.
That's what I was thinking. Is exactly.
Nesh, that is an 18 to beat your AC.
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. I'm gonna skip the roll.
My hands get
That's going to
stuck
be
like this
16
sometimes.
points
Sucks.
of piercing damage as the claw hooks into you. You are now grappled as well.
Hey, yo. Let's go.
Oh, so it just stabs into my side. Now I'm like,
Yeah.
oh!
As it doesn't have the movement to move forward, but once it hooks its claw into you, its head, its other head turns towards a loom and it begins to step forward, attempting to drag you along with it. Wonderful. They all moved. That's their turn. That doesn't happen. Varia.
I have a question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a 1 and a 2 on the turn tracker.
Yes.
Who's
2?
who?
So for these purposes, 2 is actually a placeholder for right now.
Okay.
And 1 is all of the copper creatures. Gold 1 is then our black mass in the middle.
Gotcha.
Placeholder for what?
For what? I don't know. Bad things.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
Varia.
Yes.
Terrible.
Your
terrible.
recollection of things is you remember feeling the push, and then I will actually change the music real quick for this.
Why do I gotta have music change? It's always a music
Because you're
change with
creepy
me.
and weird.
You're the
man.
main character, dude.
You're so weird.
Thank
Alright, let's get
you.
into it.
Varia. For a brief moment, you feel as you feel your body collide, and you feel the poof of Pontius's body colliding with yours, and then your senses just seem to slip away. It feels like time stretches before you. Before you find yourself wandering a strange hallway. You feel yourself floating in the center of it, almost as though a building was sunk underwater. As you swim through the building, you see that there's a window. You look out. It's a strange window. It seems you're in some kind of Triton building. And you look out of the window, and you see a proud blue form of a Triton staring down at 2 smaller Triton boys before you feel a pressing at your vision, a stretch, a pull, and suddenly there is only black before you are poof, right next to the spirits into this strange place. Your friends are yelling around you. You hear these horrible wails. Nesh has a big hook in his stomach. Crazy things are happening, and you look and see this black cloud in front of you.
Okay. Can I see Pontius anywhere?
You do not see Pontius here because this big cloud it's this huge cloud that takes up 20-foot radius and is obscured, but it does smell really nice.
And on top of that, Pontius is only visible from the back.
Yes,
from the
that
north
is
side,
correct.
right? Okay.
Okay. If I can, I would like to maybe try to. I see Nash.
Yeah, you see Nash a hook in his stomach.
Covered in goo.
Okay.
He must have bathed in something just really like sugar water or something.
Yep.
Sugar
all right.
water and roses.
I would like to, if I see Nash, I would like to try to skirt around the cloud that direction.
Oh, yep. Thank you.
I want to try to find Pontius, but I don't think I would have enough information to
You could
try to
always
find him.
ask. You can speak.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Nesh, what happened? Where is Pontius? What is going on?
Do not touch me, accursed being! I do not know what magics imbue you in this moment. Pontius is back here! By the way, unhook me!
Okay. Okay, can I try to help unhook Nesh? I don't.
Yeah. You have 2 choices here. I will either let you try to give me a way to unhook him, or I will let you take the help action to just help him when he tries to escape.
I will give him the help action because I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Great.
You're going to sacrifice me too?
I'm trying to help
Turn
you.
me into black sludge?
What are you talking about?
Unhook me!
As you try to help Nesh to the best of your ability, just trying to get it. He's like pulling into the hook. To try to just get away.
You have to calm down. You have to stand still for like 3 seconds, Nesh, please.
Great, wonderful. That's your turn.
It's like an
Barry.
arrow. You just pull it out the back, right? Okay.
Okay, it's Loom's turn.
Except it's a whole arm.
That sucked. Why did you say that?
Oh, sugar snap peas, folks. That's
Sugar snap
Is it really
peas?
good?
I bopped that. Sorry, friends. Sorry if you have audio issues. You all see as Loom, the bony jaw tenses and this white appears in the center of the eye sockets. And it almost seems like he grins wider, as though he has gained something back.
Oh. Uh-oh.
No.
The thing.
However, Bogarth, you notice his form is a little bit shaky as he seems to stretch and looks into this black cloud as you all hear, Orfeo, Varia, I need you. Varia, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Ayo Lua.
Ayo.
Ayo Lua.
You need a little.
I need a little.
Alley-oop.
little alley-oop. Two on the dice.
Was it worse or better?
Worse.
Okay, makes sense.
Worse.
Varia, what's your total?
For a charisma saving throw, it's a 9. Thank
Okay.
you, Lua. Thank
I
rolled a 4.
I will honor your help action on Nesh's turn.
Varia. A white tabaxi appears before you, grabs your shoulders, and shakes you. Gain 1 inspiration.
Who was that? Is it Lua?
That's Rain.
Or, yeah, Rain. Thank you, Rain.
Are you trying to roll
Bouncing back
again?
and forth. Yeah. Yeah, I
Benevolent
am.
God.
Yeah.
As you feel Lua and
Yeah.
then Rain putting their arms, you're like, Varia, don't do it!
Come on, team!
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
That's pretty
Okay. Is it a
big.
9 or a 6?
It's a 9. That's
A
a
9 makes it 14.
Varia, with the spirits helping guide your mind back, this order does not compel you to move forward.
Yes.
Nereus, you feel as Orfeo goes slack in your hands for a minute before an unnatural strength pulses through him.
Oh!
Varia, you are still in control of your mind. That is Loom's turn. Spirits, you are up next.
You will all feel your dexterity fade as the spirits begin singing a haunting melody. You will all gain +3 in all your charisma-based saving throws.
Oh, I need that.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
good. That's good.
Does that add
Now
to...
we can seduce the monster. What?
Interesting choice.
Does that add to, like, spell attack
No,
bonus?
It does not.
Word.
Specifically checks and saves.
So, firstly, the spirits will move to stay by Varia's side.
Okay.
I like it.
They would.
And then they will produce an oversized bottle of Lysol spray and spray it at what's his freaking name? Orfeo,
Orfeo? Oh!
haunting him with lemony fresh scent.
Wow, okay.
Whoa.
DM, pull out the rules
bad,
on that one.
Walk me, can someone walk me back through Haunt? It has been so long.
Basically,
He will need to make a charisma saving throw.
Another one? Does Orfeo get the bonus to...
He's
He
not
does
our
not.
friend
He is not a
anymore.
favorite 5.
Dang it. Does Montius?
I don't even think I need to ask, because he rolls a 9.
Yeah, he doesn't say.
Yeah,
So
he is haunted.
on fail, the next time he makes a saving throw before the start of our next turn, he must roll a D8 and subtract that number from the save.
yeah, he's basically banned.
Great.
But it is actually every single time until the next spirit's turn, I think.
Right? It's at any time.
Yes, anytime the target creature makes a saving throw before the
the
start
one
of your next
Yep.
turn. Maybe.
There we go. All right, spirits. As your Lysol spray creates just a little bit of a part in this horrible, stinking cloud. Nears, you get just a little bit of speckles of like that icy cold Lysol as it sprays through the air, and Orfeo's covered. As he now has this lemony freshness, spectral lemons appear around his head. He is now haunted.
All right.
Fantastic. Fantastic, spirits.
I'm just imagining a little cat batting at the lemons on the
Yeah, the spirits of lemons float around.
Okay. Spirit Master, should I give Haunt the ability to make him check for concentration?
That's up to you.
Totally up to you.
We'll get there.
I mean,
All right.
it's a minus to the concentration
Yeah,
check.
no, that's what
anyway.
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
thinking. Great. I just hadn't considered that until this moment right now. Great. Fantastic job, spirits. Your Lysol is fantastic. You put it back into your spectral back pocket with
Not a
infinite
sponsor.
space.
Not a
Not a
sponsor.
sponsor. Not a sponsor. We're using
Yet.
actually the
Great value.
the generic
Signature
box store
brand.
brand. Not at
Brooklyn
all
Select.
Yep.
parroting. All right.
But if you want, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, if you wanted to sponsor us, Lysol, I mean, we wouldn't say no. Killian, you're up next.
Okay.
Gives you cancer. It gives you cancer.
I will try to yank my hand out. I'm in that cloud. Do I have to make a save?
Yes, as a Constitution saving throw. And technically, you are within the range of.
It doesn't matter. Natural 20.
Yo.
Great.
Let's go.
I'm ready. I'm gonna yank my hand out, and
You are also so, Killian. What I was saying is, you are also within the aura of Illum, so I need you to make a additional Constitution saving throw.
okay.
Liam said another one.
He binks it.
That's 15.
You are able to continue with your turn. You, however, from Illum, still take 6 points of poison damage.
Yeah, that's not worth giving myself resistance. It's only 6. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Guess you're planning on hanging out.
I do plan on staying right there.
Okay.
I am going to put my hand covered in this disgusting mist into my mouth, and then cast Dragon's Breath.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, yeah, eat your hand, Killian. That's it. I just like show and tell in elementary school. I can put my whole hand in my mouth.
No, just like enough to
Yeah.
get it, and then I'm going to spew just regular fire.
Great. What is the? It's a cone, right?
Yep, it is a 15-foot cone, and I want to, if I can, do it up so I don't hit.
Ah,
Pontius.
I see. Great, fantastic. Killian, as the fire spurts forth from your mouth, like a beautiful dragon of legend, the smell seems to get worse as it's just the horrible smell of burning something that was potentially once alive.
It is also, because I'm all out of second slot, it is a 3rd level, so it's going to be 4d6.
Go ahead and roll.
Big money, no wins.
7 and 8, 15. Fire damage.
Does he have to roll any kind of
To do a
save?
dex save. On a
dex
failed
save?
save, they take full. On half save, it's
He fails.
successful save. It's half. Okay.
He,
so-
he is not incredibly dexterous as he is planted where he
That
is.
makes a lot of sense.
Oh,
yes.
let me lean this way. Oh no! Ooh, I moved a few inches. Right.
Okay, so
Sorry.
that'll be
refocus.
the full 15 fire damage then.
Okay.
And then that's my bonus action. My action, I will just move out of the cloud, but stay in his aura.
Great. Killian, as you, oh man, it's just so cool. Can you like run and like spread the fire? Are you okay with that flavoring?
Yeah, that's
yeah. You run and like as you go through, and Bogarth, you see Killian like do a sick little roll around as he gets out of the cloud, and you just see fire spewing from his face as Illum in response. Fantastic.
Okay.
The fire dances in my eyes.
Yes. You see Illume, the fire takes for a moment before looking as though there is not enough oxygen and it disappears. Illume is not happy. Great, Killian.
If it's all like rot, he's probably methane. He should just like dead.
yeah,
This whole place should just explode.
Killed all
We're
of
dead.
us.
Killian, anything else?
Including you.
Fantastic. Nesh, you are up next.
Okay, and Vari is helping me get unhooked.
Yes.
Okay,
Attempt to contest the grapple with advantage.
does poison?
Is it an
give me-
ability check?
It is an ability check.
So just neutral?
Straight roll.
Yeah.
Are you raging?
I am.
So okay.
It's still
Poison.
straight.
It's technically still straight,
Yes.
but you have
Yeah.
2 instances of advantage, 1 instance of disadvantage.
I should. There was no reason for me to help you. I forgot you're raging. It's cool.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
It's all good.
As
Waste
Varian
your
is
turn.
like,
It means something. It means something. All right.
yeah.
All right, and I'm going to.
Hey, okay, that's pretty good.
I like my friends. Okay.
20 unnatural.
Yeah,
Did you
you
say
are
weirdo?
able to unhook yourself, but it does take your action.
Okay, and as I'm getting unhooked, Veria, tell me true. Are you on our side or his? And I point towards the massive blob.
I'm on your side, of course.
Then why did you sacrifice Nereus' father?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
As long as your spells are on our side, it is fine. And I will Starlight Step. Can I get next to Nereus? Or would I not know where he is?
You can't see him.
I would like to run blindly into the...
Let's go. In a blinding rage, would you say?
Also, the creature does not attempt to take an opportunity attack at you, trained solely on wounds.
That's so nice.
You run in, you do bump into Nereus.
Nereus! Where is that whelp? Oh, okay, thank you. I will separate his head from his body.
Okay, you're going to have to get him away from me.
Fine, if you will resist, I'd like to action surge.
Okay.
Let's go! To pull a pit from my robe of values. I can create a 10-foot cube, 10 feet in front of me. I would like to place it right underneath Nereus, plunging him and Orfeo into the pit.
Okay.
How's that gonna work in here?
That is difficult. Orfeo is unable to react to that. Nereus, however, if you would like to react to the pit, I will give you a save to potentially not fall in, unless your Orfeo is unfortunately, just because the circumstance, is for sure gonna fall in.
Okay.
Do you want to fall in with him, or do
I'll
you
fall
want
in
to?
with him.
Okay. As Nesh, you say this, you plomp the pit down, and Nereus, through the thick black smoke, you can just make eye contact with Nesh as you.
My eyes are glowing amber orange as I stand above you.
As you both fall into this pit, it's the pit has a firmer wall, almost as though it's made of stone, seeming to be not of this same kind of world. As you fall into a pile with Orfeo, you fall on top of his chest. As it is a brief reprieve from the otherwise surrounding combat. Wonderful. Nesh, that is your turn. They are in that pit. Can you give me a 10-foot cube? Blanc.
That's a good cube.
That's like
As you
throw
witness
coming in handy
your
right
creation, Nesh. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Great.
Sit there and think about what you have done.
You think about what you've done!
I made the big pit. I did good.
Bogarth, you're up.
Awesome. Okay.
Orfeo, you're going on timeout.
Okay. My Echo is gonna move towards 4, and he's gonna move over 4, and mechanically I'll go over, but for flavor, as I'm on top, I'm just gonna jam my soul blade into the top of its skull.
Great.
It's a pretty not great roll. 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay. That's fine. I'll just have him end up on the other side of the creature. And then from my space, from Bogart's space, I will, because I'm carving this sort of Y around Pontius' shape, I'll try to finish with one more slice. Dude, it's horrible. 14?
14 to hit.
Yeah.
That unfortunately does not hit Bogart.
It's stationary. It's fine.
As the soul blade just gets caught in the gut, you just have to yank it out.
Yeah. Also, did I have to do anything with me standing right next to Loom?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Make a Constitution save for me. I was so caught up in the pit nonsense.
14.
14. You are okay. You're able to continue with your turn. You do, however, take 8 points of poison damage.
Okay. That hurts. What the heck is math? There we go. I'm gonna use my bonus action to swap spots with my Echo.
Okay. As you are relieved to be out of that, just like you could feel the smell on your skin, just how repulsive it was.
Yeah. I'll end my turn there.
Great. Fantastic job, Bogarth. Nereus, you are up next as Orfeo seems to blindly surge with strength up towards the top of the pit,
Right. Dude.
yearning for beyond.
Dude. God damn it.
Relax.
I will. Okay, let me think. Let me think for a second here. Crap. I would like to attempt to grapple him again. I don't know how useful that
So
will
he
be.
is still currently grappled.
He
by
is
you.
grappled, but he's attempting to get away.
That seems to be what is it. Yes, that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
do I have to roll to keep him in there?
On his turn, if he attempts to,
Okay.
you will have to. He will attempt to contest your grapple on his turn. Is what I'm saying.
Cool. Let me think.
Do you still have some shackles?
Do I?
Do you have them or do I?
I think
Is that
I
all the way
have
back from like
them.
session 2?
That is,
It was like
yeah.
session 7.
I do. I would like to try it and sit him down on the floor and try and handcuff him.
I must help. I must help him.
You don't have to do anything right now.
You're able to. I'll have you do a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident you got this though.
Is at this point the spirit of Neri will apparate by Orfeo's head and attempt to paw him off the table into the hole. Just this is spectral hand.
Oh. like meta, Neri appears on our table and
Yeah.
All right, that is a 16 for sleight of hand.
16. Okay, yeah, you are able to maneuver Orfeo. He keeps babbling these things incessantly. He needs a conduit. I will be his conduit. I have to change things. This will change things.
Sit down, okay?
And you have him like pinned down, his hands shackled behind his back.
I'm gonna do it so he's sitting up and just kind of make sure he's sitting against the wall. I'll just start talking to him and stuff. You know, I'll say
Soothing.
yeah, very calmly whispering to him, just hey, you don't have to do anything about this right now, okay?
Nereus,
You don't have
with his slack expression, this nonsense babbling, clues from around. You feel in this circumstance, whatever has affected Orfeo, just talking to him doesn't seem to be reaching him. You might need to take more drastic action, but that is your action to get him all tied up. So we will, unless you have a bonus action you would like to perform.
No,
Great. And you're gonna stay in the pit?
I'm staying in the pit.
Great. It is Orfeo's turn. He is. Yeah, there's no way. He's he struggles against the shackles and attempts to stand up and like lean against the wall, trying to get out of the pit. But it seems very mindless.
Whoa, hey, sit down. I wanted to sit down.
You use your bonus action on your turn to sit him
Right,
down.
I know. Okay, so do I have to?
No.
Okay.
It is just for flavor purposes. You sit him down. He's still babbling nonsense.
Gotcha.
That's basically going to be his turn there. Now we get to our lovely friends here.
Are they lovely?
Wait for the descriptions.
Aren't
Let's see if
they
they're cool now.
lovely?
You get a
There we go. 23.
that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
9 points of radiant.
9 on. Oof. Okay. Bogarth, and this is with the soul blade, it's radiant.
Yes.
You slice through this creature, this black ooze spilling out on the ground as it and continues pressing forward.
You moved to 2 and 1.
Oh yeah, and then as you see it get right up to the base of Alum, Killian, another one approaches, reaching out towards the mass. This one in front of you, Viria, moves. Lurching towards it. Bogarth, you see this one, the number 2, copper number 2. It lurches forward, its unhinged jaw, as its hand presses up into the mass. Its next one, as it goes into the mass and dissolves, and a loom grows a little bit bigger. You see that the space around Pontius that you had previously cleared begins to close back up.
Oh, it's because I kept missing. Dang it. Son of a...
Oh, just get AoE. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. I'll get right on it.
Hit Pontius in there.
As Alum calls out, "Yes, yes, I need more power." As Alum then turns to your Echo, Bogarth. "Puny bugbear, you think these kinds of parlor tricks will work?" As it unhinges its jaw once more, and is your Echo able to make a dex save? I will have it make a dex save.
Great. Oh, yeah. 24.
24. Okay. As it attempts to, as Alum once more attempts to use another legendary action to shoot this beam out, and your Echo easily dodges it, and it just makes this hole even deeper as it.
Yeah, and my Echo's just floating above the hole still. Just emotionless and cold.
Great. As its mouth snaps back. "You may be valued by Miss Mycena, but I will not hesitate to remove your heart to no longer interfere with her value."
I'll just wave from Bogart's axle spot and say, "I'm over here, actually." That's just... Don't worry about it.
No response. Great.
Nereus, you will hear the voice of rain in your mind. "It can't get much worse than this. You're smart. You'll figure out how to save them. Gain 1 inspiration."
Thank you.
Actually inspiring inspiration.
It's refreshing.
Yeah, I got hit by a broom. That was mine.
Wonderful.
Wait, who's gone?
Saying Nash wouldn't go
Who's
crazy.
gone?
for
2
that,
is
though.
absorbed by Alum. Varia, you do not in this circumstance, because you are not within Alum.
What? Oh, I see.
It's your turn.
Okay. I will. Is Pontius in there? Can I? Oh, what can I see? What can I see over there in the sort of black?
What you can see is you can see Killian breathing fire onto Alum. Alum shooting these beams at Bogarth's Echo.
I did also mention that Pontius was
yeah.
where
Yeah, you
You
can,
did say-
from
okay.
context clues, you can't
Okay.
see Pontius, but you can see where Bogarth's Echo is attempting to slice into in a very specific spot. Context clues, you can tell Pontius seems to be where Bogarth is at.
And I also said he's right here.
Right. Okay.
Context clues like Bogarth saying he's
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
Understood. Cool. I will just skirt around the spirits so that I can see over there a little better. And I don't want to get too close to this big beastly bulging man, but
guy.
I'll just be just north of the spirits.
Okay.
Love that you did that.
And
Just a loom, but jacked. Oh no, he's hot.
I will see this conflict happening, and I will reach to my amulet and like forcefully pull out like a little bit of the similar like black thread, but I form it into this like sort of black metal flower that then crushes in my hand, and it looks like it hurts. And I will cast Wither and Bloom in that 10-foot radius. Stop hurting my friends and their family.
Are you so 10-foot radius
Fine.
placed
Yeah.
like just here?
I would like to include as many enemies as I can, while also keeping Pontius in there.
I can do it over my echo. It's fine.
Like you want? Oh, I see. Like this.
Yeah, if
want-
I can only get, yeah, whatever would give me the most enemies and keep Pontius in there.
Very make an Arcana check for me.
I will do that.
What could it mean?
Couldn't tell you. Arcana is a 13.
Okay. Nope. So you're doing it like this?
Yes.
Okay. And you're using this through the amulet, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Varia, as you crush this rose and you feel the pain surge through your arm, your intended effect, I'm assuming, is to hurt the enemies and heal Pontius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reverse.
Varia, Bogarth.
Because I can
Killian.
choose.
I know,
Okay.
you can choose. However, this is your patron who gave you this power.
Right.
Since I was trying to make it cool. I was trying.
Unfortunately, Varia, this surge of energy that decays this creature. Can you roll the damage for me?
As in the damage for the spell?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we need to know how much damage it's going to do and how much it's going to heal.
It's 4 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and Pontius would use one of his unspent hit dice to heal.
Gotcha.
Plus my spellcasting modifier, which for charisma would be 2. So at least 2.
Okay. You casting this black cascade stretches out, and this creature kind of shrivels just a little bit, taking some damage. You see a loom drink in the spell and grow a little bit bigger.
Ruh-roh.
Can you cut that out?
Whose side are you on, Varia?
Just like coughing up fire. You gotta stop.
Give him steroids.
She is so frustrated and so upset, and she just screams. Because nothing she is doing is working.
Did my echo have to make a save, by the way?
No.
Okay.
It's not an ally
Apparently.
or an enemy, technically.
Okay, then. Do I need to see him for that? Okay, question.
Yes.
My subclass lets me cast Spare the Dying at a range.
Which subclass?
Warlock. Undying.
Yeah, Warlock. Cool.
Or undead, rather.
Yeah. No, it's Undying. I was just curious. If it doesn't do anything anyway, then it's totally fine.
Are you trying to cast Spare the Dying on Pontius at a distance?
Yeah, it would have to be at 30 feet, but because it's normally a touch spell, it doesn't say if you have to see him, so I wasn't sure. I would move to within 30 feet of him anyway. Because I would at least attempt to.
You can barely see Pontius's back and nape of neck stretching out from a loom. As you see it, you know instinctively that his flesh is not dead or dying. Pontius is still very much alive. you can't see the context clues that he is being slowly disintegrated by a loom.
You can't see that.
You can't see that. But you get the sense that attempting to spare him in this moment wouldn't really get the desired result, especially after attempting to do this with Wither and Bloom, which I believe both are actions. Am I correct?
No, it can be a bonus action.
Gotcha.
For Spare the Dying, because
Warlock.
Warlock stuff. I would have potentially gotten an attack of opportunity from 3. I don't know.
You could have actually. Oh yeah. It is
Just
still
to be
trained
fair.
on a loom,
Cool.
and is not going to attack.
Lovely.
Attack you.
I'm mad and wish I could rage. That's
Yeah.
my turn.
As Varia runs past you, just screaming at the top of her lungs, just so frustrated. Great.
Triple multi-class? Another one.
It
3
is.
in every class.
It is Illum's turn. As Varia,
Oops.
Illum is, while he has seemingly regained some of his being, you can see his arms that are dug into the ground are a little bit shaking. The bones, some of them are falling away. He turns to you, Varia, one more time, says, "Miss Mycena, I won't say it again. Be the conduit." And make a charisma saving throw.
Please.
It's a 12.
Okay. Killian, as you see Varia suddenly stops screaming and jaw goes slack.
Internal scream.
And
So scared.
that is Illum's turn. Spirits, you're up next.
All right. So for clarification, Nesh, you opened the window on number 3?
The chest of number 3. There's a big old Dutch window in its chest.
Gotcha.
And it's pouring.
Sick.
The spirit mob will move towards a loom,
Okay.
within striking distance, ideally.
You can make it.
Are we in the cloud?
Would you like to not be?
Preferably.
We can squeeze you in right here, Spirits.
Oh
love
no. Okay.
I was gonna set that guy on fire.
I'll work around it.
Scatter con save.
One party member in the fire is fine. 2.
Dude.
One's fine.
Yeah, wait a minute. One was
okay.
fine?
The spirits will produce hundreds of sanitary wipes and just begin working their way into a loom.
My one weakness. Killing 99.99% of germs and bacteria.
Oh no!
0.01%.
Rather, we would like to push a loom away from Dad if we can.
Okay.
With our wipes.
Yeah, are you making attack?
Yes.
Go ahead and attack for me, Spirits.
Dad, like
Gladly.
Pontius?
Pontius.
We strike!
I'm assuming
Normally I'm dead.
We
so-
wipe!
Nearest is dad or
What dad?
Nearest
Too
is
many
Dad.
great.
Yeah. Pontius.
That's great.
Oops, all that.
Well,
Oops, all dads. Everyone's
Wrong D&D show.
Re-roll that.
10.
yeah, the one
Our one
spirit
reroll.
point. The one reroll. Yo! Come on.
Wipe again!
Come on. Wasted it!
Yeah,
Did
10
you
to
say
hit.
wipe again?
Yes.
10
Girl.
spirits.
already.
Unfortunately, as Gene briefly pointed out, he is the 0.01%.
Wait, do it in the voice?
I am the 0.01% of germs and bacteria. And I will rot and decay and smell bad as much as I like.
Alok would be. He would be the 0.01% of rot.
And Spirits, unfortunately, your attack misses. As your wipes come back just covered in this guck, and they are unsalvageable. All right.
I'm moving to Caled after this.
Killian, you are up next.
It's nice to
Luckily, fire cleanses all.
They'll accept me.
Okay, so do I have to make a save at all?
You do.
Oh god. Okay. It's all right, Kobe. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Unnatural 20. So
Great, yeah. You, still being within range, you take, ooh.
Why'd you gotta say
You
it
take
like
9
that?
points of poison damage.
I'm gonna have that and get resistance with my reaction. Using reactive resistance, the gift I have from the spirits.
Great.
So I take 4. Okay. Which sucks. Now I also have to roll for concentration. I succeed on that too. All right.
You're like, oh, it's horrible, but I am laser focused. What are you doing, Killian?
I can occupy the same space as the spirits, or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can walk into the spirits.
So that they are not in the cone is what I'm trying to do.
You can. I will allow you to poke your head through the spirits.
Okay.
Another mask on their ever changing.
Oh, so true.
And I'm not sure if this is the right call, but you also can't be the conduit if you're knocked down. So I'm gonna hit number 1 in Varia with my flame breath.
Sounds good to me. Please, let it end.
We know that?
We don't.
No, but Varia can't walk if they're knocked down. So
Arm spread, but I'm
7.
on my back.
It's 14, so you and number 1 have to make saves.
What kind of saves?
Dexterity.
What condition am I in right now?
I
knew that.
Technically,
Rough.
he's ugly a condition.
That is rude.
I don't know. What did your doctor say about it?
So, Varia, this is technically like a version of Charmed.
Okay, so it doesn't do anything to dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it does not.
Can Varia fail the save? Well, you wouldn't, right? So
It's not gonna
It
matter.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
It won't. You won't.
What do they need to beat?
15.
15. Okay. The creature, so close to its father's embrace, is able to trip and just get ducked right beneath the flame.
So it only takes 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes some there. Wonderful.
And then
How much do I take if I fail with a 4?
14.
14. Love it.
The old stop, drop, and roll.
Oops, that's not.
Oh, right, because I was able. Okay, cool. We're good. I now don't have a reaction because I had to do the reactive resistance. But I will now activate the spirit energy in my hand. The gift of the spirits. Would you be able to do the poll?
Yep.
For what they want it to be. Just so that that's active. And then movement-wise, I'm gonna stop being next to the black mask. I'm going to try to. I do want to like actually occupy the same space, so I guess I would be still in there, but occupy the same space as the spirits, so that I'm in the way of.
Let's go.
We're so cool. That'll be it.
Okay. Great. Fantastic, Killian. Nesh, you are up next.
All right, as the amber light dies from my eyes, and you can see a cold starlight reemerge from them, I lean down and I offer my hand to you, Nereus.
Whoa, I'm getting mixed signals here.
Nereus,
What?
you are needed elsewhere. Forget about him. He is lost. His mind is gone. This could be the last time we see Varia. I do not know what's happening outside. The smoke obscures my vision.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, but you are in the cloud. That's a Constitution save.
I get blasted with vomit again.
You get bold.
This is a natural one.
As you begin to... I'm
Can't be
sorry.
poisoned
Nesh,
more, though.
as you...
Is it really bad? I can use inspiration.
if you would like to use inspiration here, this is Stinking Cloud, which for those of you who know, if you fail the save, you begin to retch and vomit on your turn, losing your turn.
Yeah, okay. Inspiration. Hey guys, make sure I don't bomb.
As you begin thinking through what you're going to say to Nereus in this conversation, you're like,
Who is it?
Yeah, who is it?
Jim?
Furious Jim.
James.
the broom will potentially
Save our man.
smack you.
Clean this up.
Okay.
Okay.
Routine on the dice.
Thank God.
Let's go.
So that was con. So
Yeah, 14 plus 7. Hit me with it.
21.
Yeah, you are okay as these words do come out. You.
That's good.
Thank God. I was like, yeah. Nadius, I'm just so nervous. You are needed outside.
You put me in a pit. How am I? I look back at Orfeo and I go,
As you see Orfeo just looking up out of the pit, I have to help him.
I can deal with that later. And I take your hand.
Can I pull Nadius
I'm not
out?
happy about it.
You can. Nears can be begrudgingly pulled up above.
I'm gonna make it as hard as possible. All my body weight.
Oh, no problem then. I do a few reps before I get you.
Stupid.
And then after I pull you out, I will run straight out of the cloud. After me! I no longer have rage.
Oh.
Here, give it to me. I have nothing to do with
As you pop out and you see Killian inside of the Spirit's Hall. Varia is lightly on fire, jaw slacked, staring towards a loom.
Huh? Huh?
The hook creature on your left, lurching towards you.
I hate it.
Great.
And that is my turn.
Great, Bogarth, you're up next.
Okay, great.
Real quick, Killian, the spirits have bestowed you with the element of fire.
That noise.
Perfect.
That's the right one. Thank you.
Yeah, that's spirit for fire.
Yeah.
Does my echo have to make the save?
Does your echo have to make the save? Does it have a nose?
I mean,
No, it
Did
doesn't have to make the
Evan
save.
all have a
okay, great.
I mean...
Okay, I would like to have Bogarth move within 10 feet of, is that 4?
Yep.
And I will make a strike with the Soul Blade.
Great.
That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And I'll stab into it, dealing initially 10 points of radiant. And seeing the other one just kind of like collapse into this mass and seemingly give it power, I'm going to dump 3 charges of my Soul Blade to roll an extra 3d8.
Okay.
Okay, that is.
Do
thank
you want a? Oh yeah.
No, it's chill. It's chill. Huge. Oh,
Pretty
baby. That is another 18. So that is what was that initially? 28 points of radiant.
28 points of radiant on number 4,
Uh-huh,
the Soul
number
Blade.
4. Yeah.
All right. Bogarth, as you stretch out your arm to its maximum wingspan, the Soul Blade glides neatly right into this creature as it then suddenly begins to glow and alight. And you see these like burbling, glowing orbs appear inside it as it pops
Hated that.
in a glowing, lovely radiant fire.
Oh, like a cool
Oh,
way.
good.
I
Okay.
see.
Not like
Okay.
way.
So I'm gonna have Evan Dahl. I'm gonna have my Echo move 1 step north. Tell you what northeast, so it's not in the hole anymore. And then I am going to I'll bonus action swap with it.
Okay.
And I just want to get a good glimpse at Pontius. How far along is he from being like completely disintegrated?
What's the arm ratio here? He's still got hands, right?
Bogarth, as you
Dude.
squint in at Pontius, looking at where you previously saw his left hand, the tips of his fingers, you see now that he has bone from the mid-forearm out on his left hand.
Okay. I'm going to yell, Nesh, we're running out of time. I am not strong enough to pull Pontius out, but I think you are. And I'm going to make one more strike, my last attack.
Great.
On the mass. That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 8 point. You know what? Screw it. I'm burning my last 2 charges of the Soul Blade to roll another 2d8. And that is. What did I say the damage was before? Did I say No.
Is it 18, or what you mean what you just rolled?
Yeah. Did I say 8?
Yes, you did.
Okay, that should have been 10. I don't know what's
Okay,
wrong with me.
it's 10.
So it was 10, 19 points total of radiance.
Let's go.
Okay.
Radiance, huh?
Yeah.
Bogarth, as you channel the energy of the Soul Blade, it burning a little bit dimmer after burning through all the charges. However, Pontius is revealed to his previous amount, where you can see the edges of his elbows and just barely this black goo dripping from his partial limb.
Okay, I'll end my turn there.
Great. As you grimace, Nereus, you are up next. As you are hoisted up, you hear just the faint murmurs of Orfeo pawing at the walls of the pit as Nesh runs out of the cloud.
Oh, good. Okay, I was
Out
not
the door.
taking. I was left in the cloud. Okay.
Which also means
I
you're
was
in the
gonna
cloud.
Yup.
You need to make a con save for me.
Okay. Okay. Woo! That was a 10. It was a 10. It was a 10. It was a 10.
Are you still rolling with Hannibal?
No. That was just my stupid hand. That's an 11 for a con save.
It's Hannah roll.
Hannah
Oh, nice. I was gonna say Handable, but cut the string.
That sounds
We're
obscene.
done.
I would like.
With your Handables.
Hannibal's
Please give me a reroll. Rain Fox Arts.
Rain, if you would be so kind.
What you got,
We
Rain?
have to press the button with the. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Bro, for
Yeah, just send it over.
Do they have inspiration? Can they use their inspiration?
I wish.
What
Can I
charges,
take
man?
exhaustion points to give them?
No.
I'll do
We know.
you
We know.
It's bad. You should
I'm not gonna do anything.
You have a problem. You have a problem.
Less than 4, and I'm still alive. 4 in this combat.
Not
I'll
a good way
probably
to
die.
live. Not a good way to live. We gotta have a talk after this.
Okay, so Nereus, what happens is as you are pulled up and Nesh runs away, you suddenly, the smell hits your nose as you begin to breathe in and just begin vomiting. You can still move, but your action is consumed with just retching up the contents of breakfast.
I'm so glad I didn't see that.
That would have chained through all of us.
Yeah.
I'll move as far as I can to try and get out of the cloud. Does that take away my bonus action as well?
Nope, just your action.
I use my bonus action to dash, please.
Okay, as you run out,
Where you're trying to be?
yeah, where you want to
Right
go.
there.
Great.
Wait. Yeah.
You run past Nesh, wiping a little bit off your mouth.
Huh?
Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Action, bonus action, that's my turn.
I'll
Great.
actually. You said that you were stopping there.
Yeah.
If I can see you, I'll yell out and say, Nereus! Nereus! Whoa. Your father! He's back here!
Oh, crap. Oh,
Just in case you wanted to use any extra movement.
I will use my extra movement to get closer to my father.
As you suddenly,
Lisa Simpson.
Was that the gas that you were inhaling?
Yeah.
It's like helium.
We gotta go quick. Yeah, the gas leak up.
oh God, sorry. Yeah, that's...
Nereus, you run up and around past this creature, past Varia, not even paying attention, as you then see what Bogarth is pointing to, and you see the nape of your father's neck, his hair barely like clinging to his skull because it's soaked in this black ooze, and you see part of his back and his elbows sticking out, and you see on his left arm that there is no more flesh remaining from this point forward.
Is there like nothing or is there bone?
There's bone.
There's
but
bone.
there's no more flesh.
Gotcha.
Picked clean.
Yeah, dude.
That's my turn then.
Great, fantastic, Nereus. Orfeo,
He better stay where he is, you swear to God.
Orfeo, you can't see this. Orfeo snaps to his senses
That's crazy.
and ends his concentration. As you see the cloud disappear and there's just a little hole.
A perfect square.
and he is unable to get unshackled, and you just hear from the hole, "What? Get these off me!"
I'm sorry!
We put them in
No!
the hole.
Who is we?
I put them in the hole.
All right, and we have these creatures' turn. As now this one steps forward. Varia, Killian, Spirits, and Nereus, you all get attacks of opportunity.
I have already used my reaction.
Nereus, Varia, Spirits, you get an attack of opportunity.
I'll take
I
it.
get
Spirits
one?
come through.
Restrike!
Oh, you are, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What the
Spirits,
heck,
Nereus.
dude?
Oh!
Okay.
I really can't use exhaustion?
That's messed up.
Dang it,
Who
man.
made this
We'll
game?
pull out an oversized syringe and completely whiff,
Dang.
striking like a baseball.
Gary.
Also, would the charmed effect be ending on Very at all if I hit her with fire? Like, would they have to make a save at least?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, Varia, you have to make a, when you're hit, you have to make another charisma save.
There's a chance.
So you're telling me
There's a chance.
Now is your chance.
it's an 18.
Varia, as you are on fire, you are snapped back to your senses. I apologize. You are totally right, Killian. Thank you for the catch.
Yeah.
So I do get an attack of
You
opportunity.
do get an attack as you are on fire, burning.
Oh! What am I attacking with?
What's your normal weapon? Do you just punch it?
No.
Like a dagger, right? That ought to do it.
I have a dagger.
Punch the blob, come back, it's just a skeleton
It's a
hand.
21.
Yeah, take that.
It's a 21.
21.
Yeah.
Great.
Does it hit?
Go ahead and yes, it does.
4 points of piercing damage.
As you, as it presses on. What did you roll to hit?
25 to hit.
That hits. You also get sneak attack. He's in front within 5 feet.
Let's
Yo.
go.
Give me the dice. Give me the dice.
Oh, one more.
Oh
guys
god.
are so
Wait, I'm
heavy.
gonna have a turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are.
I didn't think I was gonna have a
8.
turn. Oh no.
10. 14. 15 points of piercing damage.
Die?
All right.
Die.
Perhaps death?
As Nereus, you are able to get right up under part of it, cleaving through, loosing one of its limbs. It still stumbles forward,
Bro.
but just as it stumbles into Illum and gets absorbed, part of it is still outside, and Illum only regenerates just a touch.
You definitely gotta stop the big one.
Oh, good point.
As Illum absorbs it, it turns to your little collection. You are a nuisance, you novice.
Whoa.
And Killian, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, no, wait. No.
Uh-oh.
No, never mind. He just says, you novice. Great. He does not have the action back. All right. Sorry, friends.
Yeah.
If only he
you are
was a
up
high
next.
level wizard and had
Okay.
haste. You know?
Varia will move up to in between Nereus and the spirits. And
You're one of us now, Killian. You're one of us.
I've got a spirit bodysuit on.
yeah.
What kind of bodysuit?
A hazmat cleaning
Better.
Lysol wipes.
I was thinking of a different one.
Giant can of Lysol strapped to his back.
Halloween costume.
Just a
When you
syringe.
breathe by, you just take Lysol.
And she is so upset and so frustrated and angry. And Varia is going to reach into the. Is it like just a black sphere mass? Whatever is.
It's like it is. In your experience, Varia, this is Illum's like amorphous black blobby form.
Okay, I will shove my hands in, and I will say again, please stop hurting my friends. And channel divinity and turn undead. Or at least attempt to.
Okay. Varia, you feel a familiar channeling your training and this feeling of the spirits in Nellen, drawing on this different power, attempting to turn undead. Can you read out it for me real quick?
Yes. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom save. On a fail, it's turned for a minute, or until it takes any damage. Must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. Can't take reactions, and it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving as its action.
Okay.
Or if it can't move, it just takes the dodge action.
Varia, as you force this on Illum, his form shifts as his skull head turns to you and says, Miss Mycena, you think you could gain control of me so easily? Before his form shudders and shifts. What?
A win. A win.
A big win!
As Varia, in this moment, Illum's pieces begin to off of him. No, Miss Mycena, this is wrong. You do not know what you are doing. How dare you? As he shrinks in size, pieces falling off, plopping into the ground, disintegrating away. As suddenly, in your hands, you hold his skull. As he says, Miss, as opposed to hearing in all of your minds, Varia, it's only in your mind. Miss Mycena, you have gravely sinned this day. And with that, Illum's mass
Gillian, no!
disappears.
We catch you.
Okay.
But the bodysuit.
Illum's mass disappears. Varia, the skull crumbles into your hands, the dust seemingly disappearing into your palms. As the creature the large creature, copper number 3, becomes enraged by this.
Uh-oh.
Pontius falls to the ground, gasping for air. His bones clatter on the ground, the small ligaments barely holding his fingers together. As his screaming stops as he passes out, you see on his arm the cloth that previously covered it has been completely eaten away. You can see up to his left pectoral, and this black and purple bulging little pus-filled sacs cover his shoulder, stretching their black tendrils down to the stump of his arm. You have but moments to act.
In fairness, I did turn undead. So I need to roll, don't I?
Technically.
Comes back.
Uh,
Hey guys.
Sorry, that was a joke.
Pretty funny.
Gotcha! Spirit of rot, more like spirit of really good gags.
More like spirit of got you. Turn off the stream now. Oh, that wasn't that
I
bad.
should
Come
be
on.
good. I should be good.
Okay, wonderful. Varia, that is your turn. Illum
But
is...
I shudder for a second.
Yeah, that's your turn. Spirits, you're up next. I know things have changed quite dramatically.
Yeah, I think I will take the initiative and we will move to number 3. And in following through with our baseball bat strike of this oversized syringe, we will plunge it behind us, pushing the plunger, attempting to attack number 3.
Heck yeah, go for it.
In putting in the Lysol
Yeah.
disinfectant.
Direct injection. Maybe.
That's hope.
And that is
Bleach.
sponsored.
Bleach.
Nope, it's not. You can't say that.
Oops. Well, this is happening.
Get vaccinated.
With Lysol.
Come on.
It's serious as effective as in real life with the
You guys rolled so
Lysol
I know.
inside the blood.
Yeah.
Having turned around, we miss widely.
Yes. Hook raised in the air. Great. Unfortunately, spirits, that is a miss. Killian, you are up next.
I have a
Oh,
question. I'm
yep.
sorry. Would I have had a bonus action on my turn?
Yes.
Because turning was just an action. Could I, if Pontius is unconscious, can I now use Spare the Dying? Or attempt to use Spare the Dying?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Cool, then I will. He is spared.
Wow.
Okay.
As Varia. Yeah.
I can also run up and touch him because I get Spare the Dying as a cleric cantrip too. So
You run up.
I'll
and
do what I
touch-
have to.
You run up and touch him, attempting to spare Pontius's life. Nereus, you look on as your father falls in front of you, unconscious. And Varia, sparing the dying seems to work until you see this black, veiny protrusion and this horrible sickness begins to spread further into his body. As what is killing Pontius is not his injuries, but his disease.
Sick.
Yes.
Go.
Seeing that happening.
Killian,
Yes.
you will hear the voice of Rain in your mind. Killian, Dad, we suck today.
You're perfectly beautiful. You look like Linda Evangelista.
Who's that?
What?
Those who know will know.
Sounds great to me.
Got it on the whole card.
Whoa.
It's pretty fancy. It's gonna be a nat 20 when it's time. That's what's gonna happen.
Let's go.
Shoving is an action, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it can be one attack. So if you have 2 attacks, you can replace one.
Okay. I will do that. I am gonna shove Varia away from Pontius, not understanding what's happening. It's like, get away from him!
Very fair. Very
Not this shit
fair.
again.
Roll. So it's a contested strength roll.
Ooh, that's funny.
Cool.
So 12.
As a 7.
All right.
I got
As
a
you-
negative to strength.
Yeah, Killian, as you push Varia back.
Okay.
I am a sheet of paper in
Yeah.
weight.
And then I'll just like stay there, and then I'll throw my fist at number 3
Great.
with the fire damage and everything else. So.
I got a little.
That was a
It was good.
How's it going,
One
That's
has
a
permit.
13 to hit.
13. Unfortunately, it does not hit Killian as it goes a little bit wide.
Hold on.
Hey, can we go back to my lagoon? Or I don't know where I'm from. I don't know anything about the domain expansion. All right, sorry.
Domain expansion. No, okay, that'll be it.
Okay,
I'll
great.
just
I need
move
to
closer to number 3, but I'll pull my fist back. I don't have to make a concentration. I'm not taking damage. I don't have to make a concentration check.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, 6 more rounds. We're good.
Wonderful. Great. As we are in a pivotal, or we're in a bit of a shift in the combat.
I want to be like on the other side of the spirits, so it's like
So that you're actually next to
not next to Nesh. Other side, north.
north.
Bro, I get thrown up on one time. You don't want to hang
No, I'm
out
trying
with
to get where we can float, bro.
that's what's up.
Yeah. So Nesh, as you get ready to act, I'm actually going to throw us to a quick 15-minute intermission as combat has changed. And things are going to get a little bit spicy here. So we'll be back in 15 minutes, everyone.
Okay.
Get some snacks, recharge, use the bathroom. We'll be back.
And the dice are going to be so good after break.
Smoke
Never
a
stress this many
cigarette
times.
after
See you
this
very soon,
stressful
spirits.
combat.
We'll be right back.
And I'll be here the whole time.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everybody. Woo! Having a great time. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We had a great intermission. We're all recharged, ready to go. Almost.
Speak for yourself.
We're so close. I hope everyone had a great break. I know I definitely recharged, relaxed. Where we left off, for those of you who are just joining in, saw the intermission, like what we're coming back to. We are picking up where we are in this strange land with the favored five. We're not really exactly positive where we are, except that I did insinuate that the various patron is the environment. We're coming straight back into this combat as we're picking up on Nesh's turn. Pontius is dying of this disease. Part of his arm is missing. This creature is now enraged because its friend, Illum, has disappeared. Nesh, you are first to act in the situation. Picking back up. What are you doing?
I stab my blade into the muddy earth and I pull forth the gauntlet of Oth. A man killed in days past, which holds great power, and I raise it towards the large creature. With a window I have placed within its chest. I claim you! I'd like to cast Banishment with Oth's Gauntlet. DC 13.
13
Would you say
what?
it's a window to the soul?
No.
What kind of save?
No, that'd be stupid.
This is...
It's charisma, isn't it?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
It is
doesn't-
charisma.
It doesn't tell me on the card.
Whoops, it is charisma.
Let's go. No, it just says banishment, which makes sense.
Nesh, as you hold up the gauntlet, attempting to cast this spell.
Come on.
As it is, as it saves.
That's my turn.
Great. Bogarth, you're up next.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to
Oh my gosh.
I would like to run up to Pontius and kneel over him.
Okay.
And okay, so can you describe this to me again? So the disease that's moving through his body, is it just like it looks like it's just a part of the skin, or is there any sort of like mass over top?
It doesn't look like there is, looks more like it is beneath the skin. As you take a closer look, Bogarth, you see that this, it's not a rash, but these pustules and this black and purple, what?
Boobos.
Bubos, these bubos.
Excuse me? Spirit.
You?
What is HR?
That's what they call them.
That's another write-up.
Okay,
Laird's our HR.
yes.
Go on.
Yeah. This is emanating from beneath his left arm, and it's stretching in through his veins, connecting moderately to the stump of his arm, but it is spreading further into the rest of his body now that he's been disconnected from Illum. The disease seems to be taking hold from what you can see as his breath is quickening. The sweat you can see pouring down his forehead as though he's breaking out in a very fast fever.
I'm gonna stand, or kind of just like be leaned over with the soul blade in my hand, pointing down, just kind of like studying and looking at the disease moving around. And I'm just gonna shout to Varia and say, please be ready to save him. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna plunge the soul blade just enough to breach the top layer of his skin and attack where the rash is.
Okay.
Like where it's coming from.
Okay. I am going to have you make... Is it an attack or is it... This requires precision.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of precision. I'm going to have you make a sleight of hand check to just precisely do this with a very large instrument.
Got this.
It's a 1.
Yeah, trying to do that with the world's biggest
way.
scalpel.
For a 6. It is an ability check, yeah?
Yeah.
6.
Nereus.
Oops, that's his neck.
I think it's less that, and it's more I go a little too deep.
Yeah,
maybe.
Nereus, you watch as Bogarth gets ready, is very careful, and goes in, but slips just slightly, and the soul blade slips into the skin further. Now, I want to remind everyone the soul blade on mortal creatures does not actually cut their flesh, but goes through it almost like there's nothing there.
Bogarth,
To their soul.
you will hear the voice of Lua in your head with a surgeon's precision. Gain 1 inspiration.
Is it too late, DM?
I believe Lua is intending for you to use it on this roll. Lua, I will honor
Please.
your surgeon's precision.
Sorry about the stream delay, though, so.
It's a nat 20. It's a nat 20. It's gonna be a nat
They've
20 right
been
now.
saving it up
Yeah,
for
we've
this
been,
moment.
we've been saving our luck. We've been
most important
accumulating.
moment.
All for this.
Come on.
Come on!
Guys, please.
Why did I roll a 1?
8.
It's better.
Dude.
Yeah, it's better.
As I slip and I plunge it a little too far, I will just look straight up at Varia and say, "No!"
Okay.
It's not my turn.
I know.
No, we're still in turn.
It's a little awkward.
Hey, flavor is free.
Okay. Bogarth. You and Nereus watch as the soul blade goes a little bit too deep. And you see Pontius, and he wakes up. You see the soul blade is carved into this disease. You see, while it does, the soul blade being present does seem to sever some of these tendrils stretching out into his body, cutting them off and having them fizzle away. It does cause some of these buboes to break,
Okay.
spewing forth fluid and blood.
Okay. But it's not all gone.
It's not all gone.
And is it just, it's like on his arm, but like and trying to crawl up to his shoulder? It's not going past it?
It's like shoulder here, and it's trying to stretch over his pectoral towards his heart.
Okay.
Bogarth, that's your turn.
I don't get to make another attempt.
I would say that attempt is your action.
Okay.
It's not an attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is surgery.
Fair enough.
Nereus, you are up next.
Yeah. Okay.
Curious?
Okay. The blade is still like plunged in, right? You didn't like.
The blade is
Take it
still
out?
in his body.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Sweet. I don't notice that it's working. I don't notice that it's working at all. And I will rush towards Pontius and Bogarth and kind of haphazardly grab my dad and pull him like away. That'll probably put damage. I don't know. And I'll pull him away and
Right, as the soul blade exits his body, I'm assuming?
yes.
You pull him off the blade.
And I'm like clutching him, and I've got a knife pull, and I'm holding it up to him.
Whoa!
And I say, he is not your life to take.
What?
I need you to get back right now.
I back up.
Thank you.
If I can.
I don't. No, this is not. His life does not belong to you. And if anybody makes another move, this knife will plunge deep into him. I need you to go unchain Orfeo. He's in the pit. His handcuffs are not locked. And I need you to get him up here. And if everybody does what I tell them to do, nothing will happen. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Thank you.
This is a weird time to mention that the spirit of Neri is running around the battlefield.
You moved!
And you will all feel this cat's grace Imbue.
I get you.
Oh, gain +3 to all your dex based.
I'm big
I'm
into
feeling
putting
imbued
down.
today,
Hey,
fellas.
hey,
Saving
makes
throws.
daggers move faster. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Nereus, you declare this as Pontius. Nereus, you hear. As Pontius, are you holding? Which way is Pontius facing?
Face out, and I've just got him like right here with the dagger up to his neck.
You hear him speak very faintly. Nereus. You. That's all you hear for right now. Nereus, that's your turn. We're staying initiative. Orfeo. Ow! You hear as he falls on his side.
That was real. I'm like, what happened?
Falls on his side. Oh, great. Also, there is still a monster here.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the only one aware.
Killian.
You can deal with him, right?
Yeah.
Killian and the spirits are dealing with this guy. All right.
Banishment was a good try. That is real.
Thanks, man.
Great. Killian, that is one attack against you. And it misses. Spirits, that's an attack against you.
Do your worst.
They did, unfortunately.
Yes.
Oh! Okay, a hook comes back, spirits. I believe it beats your AC because it's 26 to hit.
Oh,
I mean, maybe.
And the hook comes cleaving down, dealing 19 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Take it.
Oh, got it.
And it pulls its hook back, confused as to why it didn't sink into the spirit's flesh. That is its turn.
Pulls away Lysol wipes.
Vera, you're up.
All right. Nereus, I know you don't trust me. I know you don't trust me. Please just let me heal him.
Why?
If you want him alive, let me heal him.
Does he?
And I will stay where I am and not move, but I will ready lesser restoration. And that's my turn.
Great. Spirit Master, spirits, it is your turn.
Not today.
Do we want to hold it for a moment? Because it wasn't a lot of time.
Sorry.
I can push them ahead a couple of people if you need more time.
I think. Yes.
Okay, great. The spirits are beginning to act, but they are trying to figure out what their form will be. Killian, I will let you act.
I'm gonna breathe fire at him.
Great.
I gotta make a dex save.
As the standoff is happening and this creature...
I'm sorry, is this the third round? This is fourth round.
Probably fourth.
Fourth.
Okay. Then yes, I do need time.
That's 15 damage.
15 damage. Great. It needs to make a dex save, which it does not succeed.
Takes 15 fire.
Okay. Killian, as this fire erupts from your mouth and cascades over its body, once again, this horrible smell fills the air as it seems to rattle the windows in its stomach as it flails around from the fire. Its two heads bonking together to try to put out the fire.
I'm gonna try to hold his attention, and as I breathe fire, kind of run to the west a little bit of it.
Okay.
And then when the fire stops, I'll look over at Nereus and just yell, "What the hell are you doing? We don't have time for this!"
Great. Fantastic.
I got you.
Great.
The spirits will pull out a significantly smaller syringe and throw it into Pontius, healing him.
Oh, they're just doing it. Okay. Okay.
What are you gonna do about the spirits, huh?
Okay.
For, I believe that is...
Should just be the straight roll, so.
Yep.
So
8
8
points
puntos.
of healing.
Okay. Spirits, your syringe lands into Pontius, and Nereus, you watch as little spectral tendrils stretch out from his stump and stretch around the base of his hand, beginning to take hold and stretch his flesh, regaining part of his arm.
You're welcome.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Who knows?
However, unfortunately, in this circumstance, healing is not the correct way to stop Pontius from dying.
Yeah.
I have the correct way, but I gotta deal with a monster.
Let me at him!
Somebody tap me up!
Nesh, you're up next.
I rage! And I fling open the doors of the windows to his chest!
And
My blade ready, blazing with fire. I leap in the first strike with my blade today.
I would like to strike him while raging. Recklessly.
Great.
Heyo.
As you're going straight in.
Am I still poisoned?
No. You should have been able to make a saving throw. Sorry. Yes, you're no longer poisoned.
Wow, that is miserable. 14 is the highest number on this one.
And you already rolled that with advantage?
Yeah.
You're attacking in the windows?
Yeah.
Yeah, still, unfortunately, it's not quite high enough. As
I would like to say I'm inside of him. Can I jump into him through the windows?
Like fireman's carry, like you're just.
Yeah.
yeah, you see spirits. You see Nesh disappear into this creature into a much larger space than he expected, swinging. You're inside the creature. Sure.
Good. If you don't know your enemy from the outside, get inside them.
So true.
That's my turn.
That's the expression. Like get.
That's my
inside their
turn.
head.
Just
Great.
go to the next person, Ryan.
Bogart, you're up next.
Seeing Nereus change stance here, I will do as I am told. I will dash over to where Orfeo is. If I can, I don't know if I can make it all the way there with 6D.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. And I'll just say to Orfeo, hey, excuse me.
What? Hello? Are you gonna get me out of this?
Yeah, my head just pokes down to the hole. Hey, do you need help getting out of that? Or can you just come up yourself?
Oh my god.
He flips around. You see he is manacled. He is now laying
Hey,
on his back.
they're not locked.
I can't get out of them. The mechanism is still in place.
All right, I'll jump down there and I already used my action. I don't know if I get an item or an object
You
interaction.
could unlock because they're not locked, but the mechanism is still latched. You'd have to unlatch them.
Okay, tell you what, I'm not gonna unlatch them. However, I will lead him. I'll grab an arm of his and say, "We're needed up top."
So he is manacled. His hands behind his back. So grabbing his arm. Ow! Ah! Ugh.
I don't care.
Like under the shoulder, maybe.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Great. Orfeo confused.
I'm
presses on.
motivated to do what this combat? I don't even know.
Nereus.
I know you're just trying to.
Without
just trying
helping
to
him
live.
fall to the ground gracefully, will undo my grip on Pontius, letting him just slump forward. If you think you can heal him, go ahead. Please. Let me sheath my blade.
Okay. Then I will slowly come over and try to cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Is that the end of your turn?
Well, I was readying it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the end of my turn?
Great. Lesser restoration.
Which will do a disease. I checked. Otherwise,
Great.
I wouldn't have picked this spell.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I will stow away that blade, but keep another one up my sleeve to ready.
A little bit of a what we don't see action.
And as I move up, I will stay close to you so that I am within arm's reach of you.
Okay.
I'm not trying to stay out of your...
And Varia, you cast Lesser Restoration on Pontius, channeling this energy to try to absolve him of these toxins. And you feel this bright, shining light within you. This channeling of the spirit's energy and of Nellen pressing forward, leaning into that. You see Pontius's breathing become less labored. The sweating stops so much. And these black tendrils begin to fade back towards the underside of his arm. The black and purple is gone. The buboes are still there because they will take time to heal, but the disease itself seems to be resolved. As Nereus, Pontius looks up to you and raises his one good hand, barely, and says, "Where? Krakens." And he passes out. Nereus, that's the end of your turn.
Oh, that was my turn, that entire thing? Okay, yeah.
Well, do you want to do anything? Sorry, I just did my...
the lesser restoration happened.
Yeah, because that was...
Yeah, it was
It's a weird reading.
Right, it was a held action. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm back. Yeah.
You're so back. Pontius, so back.
Yeah. I'm gonna just keep it for flavor. I'll keep an eye out to see if when Orfeo is coming this way, but that is the end of my turn.
Great.
You'll see it.
Oh no.
Bogarth, Orfeo will willingly come with you. But he will need your assistance to move. Of
course.
But he will just not be at half speed.
Vibes coming from that table.
Starts talking
As you all as you all sigh a breath of relief, as you hear in the background Nesh and Killian. "Ah!" As this creature,
Did you shut the window behind you?
Close the window. I'm gonna breathe more fire.
as the creature will attempt its attack against Killian, that is a 20 to hit.
Okay, I have a feeling I'm gonna need the heal me going.
Oh.
We'll see.
Just let me know.
17 points of piercing damage.
I need it.
As the hook lands into you and finds hold, as you are now also considered grappled.
Okay.
Uh,
That means it ain't going nowhere either, though.
the creature will also attempt to attack the spirits. That is, let me double check, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Wait, do I still have my reaction?
Yes.
You said it was a 20... 25? 22, 23?
I think it was a 20.
Yeah, I think it was a 20, just a straight 20 to hit.
Shield.
Great. Spirits is still 19 to hit you, and that's 11 points of piercing damage.
Right on.
Do you need to heal me on?
Not anymore.
Let's go.
Wonderful. That is its turn as it continues raging. Before we get to Varia's turn, you all begin to see the darkness around you begin to get thicker and then less opaque as bits of the ceiling above you begin crumbling down. One of the trees falls over and you begin to see specks of water begin to start dripping into this space.
Luckily, we all still got that water breathing.
Varia, you are up.
Okay. I will start to slowly back up a little and look at Nereus, making sure it's okay that I back up away from Pontius. Are you letting me back up?
I'm not moving.
Okay. I will just get far enough away that I hopefully do not seem like a threat. And then I will turn to whatever the heck this thing is. And
be a threat.
be a threat to somebody else.
Oh no!
You see the windows? Is there another combat going on inside?
Oh my god.
It's the usual.
And I will whip my lantern around and just send a 3rd level guiding bolt at it.
Great. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I'm gonna use this one. Alright, cool. It's a 21.
That
to
hits.
hit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Die. And it's okay, I'm sorry. Guiding bolt. I know it's D6s. It's 4, but I upcast it by 2 levels, so it is 6d6. 20 radiant damage.
Nice.
And it's covered in spiritually colored goo for the next attack.
All right.
Right on.
As this as this guiding bolt emanates from your lantern, Varia, it slams in this creature and then it becomes sparkly in this slime-like sparkly goo. The creature seems to recoil severely, a hole being opened up, and you see in its body, from the sheer amount of damage that this has done to it, as you see a Nesh leg pop out real quick before being sucked back in as he goes in.
Does Pontius look like he's dying?
I will tell you this in your medical opinion. Pontius is not dying.
All right,
anymore.
cool. That's my turn.
The disease is resolved. He has been healed. I mean, he's missing a hand, sans the bones.
Yeah,
I'll deal with that
it.
later.
Yeah, get a new one.
Speaking of spirits, you're up next.
All right, we are going to disengage, move 15 feet to the east, flick out a lawn chair, and sit down.
Fair enough.
Pull out some popcorn too.
Yeah. As you see, all the spirit mob moves, shifts, it becomes a bunch of individuals. They set up and they just all kick back. You see a couple of
They got the wraparounds.
yeah.
Oh, the Oakleys.
Wonderful.
I thought you said the ugly.
Killian, you are up next.
Am I flanking it with where Nesh
Yes.
technically is?
Well, Nesh is inside, but I'd give you flanking.
Oh, you're flanking no matter where you are.
Awesome.
Because I'm inside
so
of it. Hey, you say it.
I'm just going to punch at it twice.
Great.
14 to hit.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, second attack.
Ew.
That's less. You know what? Inspiration.
Hey.
Let's
go.
Reroll these. 'Cause
It's
I didn't
time.
Okay.
All right, who do we have to thank?
Thank you, Rain.
Rain, come on, dice, don't screw me again.
He said it would be a nat 20, so
That'll work.
Okay,
That'll work.
17.
So let's say
Feeling
21
better.
to hit.
That
well, actually
hits.
28, but whatever.
That definitely hits. Boom, 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 boom.
God, it's a 29. Oh my
How
gosh.
much?
Okay.
How much damage?
So that is 8. 5 bludgeoning and 3 fire. Plus 5 more bludgeoning. So 13, actually.
13.
I haven't just hit in a while, so.
As Nesh, on the inside you're slicing through, you see a right next to your stomach. Yeah, this creature stumbles forward, now leaning onto its claws. One of its heads goes slack. It is not looking very good.
Okay. Bonus action. Can I see Nesh at all?
You can see bits and pieces of him through the holes in its flesh.
It's
And you
probably,
can
not,
see
it's
the-
probably not worth it, but.
It had advantage.
Huh?
'Cause I guess
Oh
it
yeah, do you want to
wasn't-
roll with it? So you had advantage on that attack technically
Why?
because of
Because
guiding
guiding
bolt.
bolt.
So re-roll the one that didn't hit.
That first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
It once again did not hit. It was the same roll.
I tried.
And then the second one, I'll just see if it's a nat 20 instead.
Well,
It was not.
Well, but
I guess it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Great. All right, Nesh, you were up next.
enraged, I strike my blade. I spin in a circle, just cutting everything
Great.
I can.
Nesh also have flanking technically?
Yeah.
It's like,
Roll that D4.
dude, this is crazy. Oh, I get a D4 plus on hit. Bro, that's so cringe. It's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Of course it does.
As you slice around.
I mean, it wasn't a 29 or anything.
18 damage.
Nesh,
This is finally my first strike.
Killian, you see suddenly from just beneath the window pop out the tip of Nesh's sword and then more of it as instantly it cleaves fully around as Nesh is left standing in its legs, its top portion.
And it cooks the flesh
Yeah.
as it strikes it, so it's all smoldering and steaming.
just cauterize the wound.
And with that, I'm going to take us out of combat.
Right on.
Well done.
We've done it! Heroes yet again! I fist bump Killian.
And you turn over your shoulder, Nesh, and see Nereus just so tense.
I'm gonna, while we're walking over there, just like looking, I'm gonna prestidigitate us to clean us off because we both kind of reek.
And I take some of the guts and I wipe it like water.
And as soon as you do it,
I can handle it.
okay.
I'll lean over to Orfeo and say, "Oh, you hear that? They're done. Time to go." And I will grab him. Do I have to make a grapple check?
I'll just let you.
And I will use my spiritual lift to leap.
Yeah, as you leap, you get sprinkles of water on your face as now the ceiling is disintegrating and water is beginning to pour in, seeping into the mud.
I land. I drop him on the ground
Whoa.
in front of Nereus.
Relax, man.
You relax. I did that. Now what?
Okay, I help him up. And I unmanacle him.
Near,
One instruction.
Yes.
can I understand what I have done makes it so that nobody trusts me. But can I keep trying to heal him?
I trust you just fine. I'm more worried about him being able to walk again.
That's the goal. And I will come over and I don't know how many I would have to burn, how many cure wounds I would have to burn.
Well, it depends on what level.
I have 3 first level, 2 second, and 1 third. I will spend whatever it takes.
You could burn 1 second level or 2 first levels.
Well, wait. Did you say that all of the things were gone?
Yeah, but he still has his limbs. Like,
Okay. I just couldn't remember if you said that it was
skeletons.
actually completely.
somebody healed him and a little bit came back, so that's the goal. I will use 2 first levels. Do you want me to roll?
No, I don't need you to.
Okay.
Yeah, Varia, as you begin to heal him, this is really difficult. But because it is so fresh, you're able to, using your magic, it stretches out and pulls, and you hear him gasp a little bit, but you're able to, for the most part, he recovers enough of his hand. It looks frail and weak, but it's back.
Deadpool baby hand.
Not Deadpool bait. It's just more of like emaciated. As Orfeo now stands next to you, Nereus, and looks down at Pontius, looks back to you, looks around at everyone here where he is, looks at Varia.
Do you remember anything?
Yes.
All of it?
Enough.
I think we were able to take out whatever was controlling you. And I want everyone here to not lay a finger on him.
On Pontius?
On Orfeo. Or Pontius, really.
You know spirits come back.
Yes, I'm aware.
It's only a matter of time until he is controlled again.
And I will fight it off again if I have to.
When did you die? When did he take your life?
Roll intimidation for me.
7? I still got the gut war paint.
Yeah. It's the smell.
Yeah,
When
he's
did you
like,
die?
When did you die? Sorry. And
Nesh,
why should I not kill you again?
Nesh, situationally, I will give you advantage.
Ooh!
We have a kind DM. Don't squander it.
Let's go!
Sorry.
Awesome.
I don't know why I'm cheering.
Okay.
It's a 20. Why not?
That's true.
Okay.
That's what we sound
Sorry,
check
Ryan.
for.
No, you're good, you're good.
That was your goal for today, right?
That is what I said at the start. My one goal is to finally roll a natural 20.
See what you're doing there.
About 2 weeks ago, one of the inner reef houses made an attempt at a grab for power and went after me. And I can still feel the cold burn of their steel as it sliced my neck. And Nereus, you can see from your position the scar. I thought it was over. But a few days later, I came to in my room. While I wasn't here, I couldn't stop thinking about how cruel this all was. That merely a few days after Nereus leaves, that I'm never going to be able to see him again. And how could Persona willingly allow this to happen over and over? Because this story is not unique. This has happened for generations and generations of Triton. And when I felt like I couldn't take it anymore, as I was willing to just let it all go and be gone, I met her. And in a deep, gravelly voice, she spoke to me and offered me a chance to see Nereus again.
Varia did.
Yes.
How long have you known?
Yes, what is he talking about?
Varia, you have no recollection of
know.
this.
How long ago did this happen?
A couple of weeks ago.
I have never been into the ocean. I've never even seen you before.
How many times did you leave in the middle of the night when we were all asleep? How many times did we not have eyes on you where you could have pulled something like this? What do you have anything to say about that?
I haven't been in control of it. I have nothing to say other than that. I would not wish ill on any of you. Whether I've known you for long or not. I didn't want this. I didn't ask for this.
But Veria, traveling with a powder keg is still dangerous. Even if it does not will itself to explode.
I would love to get rid of it. He's always there, I don't know how.
Orfeo, do you hear him now? Do you feel him?
Yes.
I would like to walk up to Varia and just kind of like look down and like tower over her a little bit. And then turn around and interpose myself between Varia and Nereus and say, I need you to relax.
I'm perfectly calm.
No, you are not.
I am.
You almost killed your father.
And the bastard would have had it coming.
Well, then do it right now. What's stopping you?
I don't want to now. We have bigger fish to fry. He can't pretend that he wants to change now because he didn't change for Pythias. He did not change for me. Why should he be able to change now? He doesn't get to live out that part of the story. Not after the damage he has done to me and the damage he has done to Pythias. You do not have a say in what happens to him.
You will not speak to Varia the way that you were speaking.
I'm not speaking to her like that. I'm speaking to you like this. I want to believe Varia. Because if I don't believe her, I cannot believe that we can save Orfeo either.
Nereus, Orfeo places a hand on your shoulder and looks into your eyes and says, Nereus, I want to change things here. That's all I wanted, was a chance for us not to have to be afraid. I thought I could change all this before you would have to become what he wanted.
I believe you did not have much of a choice in it. Just as much as I believe she doesn't either. And I don't think she would willingly do any of this. It is just hard. It is very, very hard, but I'm willing to put some of that aside if it means I can save both or one of you. But we should get out of here before something else scary happens.
As now water is beginning.
I do believe we are about to get drowned.
But we can breathe down here.
I don't think we can survive the force of the ocean crashing on us.
As a chunk of mud falls right in front of you all. As the ceiling begins caving and gushing water comes down.
Can I look down the hole that was made in the ground?
Yeah.
What's down there?
You look in the hole and you see the floor of the Saranath household. As the trees begin falling in and water begins rushing on both sides.
I'll jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all follow in.
Yeah, we'll follow.
Great.
I'll go last.
As you all dive in, a spectral voice will grace your ears. Believe, Varia. A loom is an all-consuming evil. If you feel for Orfeo, you must feel for her, too.
As this next exchange of everything happening, some of you diving in, Varia, you going last, you are plunged into the water once again as you are in about a 2-foot space, as suddenly this entire place you just were begins collapsing and disappearing as you are once again in Pontius's room. Pontius laid out unconscious before you, Orfeo standing with you, Nereus, Varia, you toddling in at the end of the room, and Cato is stretched across the floor as though she'd been knocked over and begun to get up. Cato appears unharmed, but there is a tension and a silence in the air.
No. Really?
Sounds in the water.
Yeah.
As
We're all pretty chill with each other right now. We seem relaxed.
Mesh and I are
The
vibing.
besties.
as Cato, looking around the room, feeling the tension, seeing, runs over to Pontius and checks him, but sees that his now exposed flesh no longer has the markings.
It is done. We have cured him.
He's still in fragile condition, but he seems to be free of anything that was blighting him.
I know how it looked, but Varia is the one who saved him.
That's true.
Yes. Yes. Over the next several minutes, Cato takes charge of the situation and guides you all into 3 separate guest rooms. A fair amount of time passes in this, allowing some space between the events of what just happened and allowing some processing time. After about an hour or 2, some attendants come calling on your rooms. I'm assuming we get split with you two
Oh yeah, I'm hanging out with K-Dog.
and Nereus and Orfeo.
During that time,
Yes.
I'll just. Yeah, I gotta use a bathroom. I'll be right back.
I can join.
No, it's all right. I'll be back in just a minute.
Very good.
And I would like to head to the bathroom or wherever it is that they do that.
Oh, we're role playing this.
And I would like to pee.
Which one?
What are you gonna roll?
I am going to twist the earring and say, I have some questions. I've gotten all 3 keys for the library. But I need you to tell me about something first.
Okay, Killian. I asked you to do this because you're smart. And the best thing you can do with a smart man is arm him with information. Where are you?
You're never gonna believe this.
So there I was. I am deep underwater currently. But I will be back on shore at some point soon, I'm assuming.
Is there a private room you have access to?
I believe where I am now is private enough.
Just echoing through the stalls.
Yeah. I'm just in a bathroom, but
Well, clear off a wall for me.
Oh no.
What?
I also have to go.
okay. Is there like a flat wall?
Yeah,
At all?
yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna go into the specifics of the Saranath restroom.
Yeah.
Details, please.
Yeah. What's the material?
The day.
So it's
It's like the astronauts use.
One of the hand towel guys is there.
it's a sphere-like room with a small space that leads down into. If you've ever seen like castle how they handle their plumbing situation there, it's relatively similar. There are various decorations hung on the wall, but you could definitely clear some off.
Okay. Yeah, I'll gently put them down.
Okay. Anyone chime in here, or else we're going to continue.
I have something I'd like to do, but we can just kind of let that
Okay.
keep going.
I'll knock on the bathroom door. All good?
Yeah, I need a little bit more time. It was stressful combat.
I know what you mean.
What are you doing to relieve the stress, Killian?
I was gonna go with pooping, but
Killian, in about 10 minutes.
I'll guard the door.
Jesus.
In about 10 minutes, you suddenly see on the wall, you feel the earring kind of burn. And then on the wall, it stretches out a small little beam that etches in various runes in a circle before it alights and creates a full circle, and a portal begins to appear. On the other side, you see a very well adorned room. On the back are banners of red, black, and gray in a fire-like formation, forming the symbol of Neberon. A man sits at a desk. A man with dark black hair, slicked back. His robes are different than the last time you saw him, now very obviously showing that he has a pauldron, and I don't remember exactly what the term is, but it's stretches out from this side and goes here.
Mantle.
Mantle,
Yeah.
yes, he has a mantle, has that similar flame. He has, you see in the background, a variety of these different trinkets that you remember seeing in his space previously that was in the City of Progress. And he folds his gloved hands. This is Zerome. Killian, you have a question.
I do. In your quest for knowledge regarding bringing those who are gone back, did you learn anything about Illum Desir?
He thumbs his brow and, well, that's a kind of complicated question. I don't mean to dodge, but can I ask, why is that important right now?
I may have just assisted in ending him until he regenerates. But I know that he has necromantic ability, and I wanted to see if that has anything to do with your knowledge.
I have not directly met the Spirit of Rot. But a colleague of mine has. It is unstable. But, in the right hands, useful. Its interactions with the idea of death is, well, it's difficult to explain. Killian, when you get that book for me, I will explain everything I understand about how its specific abilities and traits interact with death from my knowledge. But you're a smart kid. It's probably barking up the wrong tree for what you're trying to do.
well, I should be getting back. I'll let you know when I have the book.
And you said you had all 3 keys?
Indeed. Not on me, but
Good, good. Killian, the Library of Genius is a special place. It is not here, nor is it here, but rather it exists in a kind of space between. The door can be opened on either side. It's difficult for many to understand, but the point is, if you try to turn the lock, the door will open.
very well. That is helpful.
I look forward to exchanging many words when you are successful.
We will see.
Yes. And you hear through the portal a horrible, just shrill shriek that sounds somewhat familiar. Seems I must be going too. Seems the prince is having another one of his episodes. Goodbye, Killian. And the runes fade and disappear.
And I'm back in the bathroom then?
Yep.
Family love.
Killian, as you turn around from this portal, you will see a white tabaxi, clad in green suit, sitting arms crossed, eyebrow raised, judging you.
I don't
what
need
the frick?
I don't need your judgment, Rain, right?
Yeah.
I have other things I need to do. And I'll open the door.
And Nesh is right there.
Oh,
Hi! It's so you relax by practicing voices. Didn't understand a lick of it, but you're good.
yeah, well, I got used to it living alone for a long time, so.
He's so sad.
Bogarth, I would like to leave my room and knock on Nereus and Orfeo's door.
Yeah.
And I'll just knock on it and say, Nereus, Bogarth. I don't know if you just recognize my voice at this point.
Oh yeah, I recognize. Well, I can't say footsteps actually. We're underwater. Yeah, no, I recognize your voice.
The hair
Hey,
flowing.
just still speaking through the door. I'm sure that I'm the last person you want to speak to, but I would greatly appreciate a chance. to
Open the
talk.
door very quickly.
Okay.
Sorry, that was scary. I'm told that I can be scary sometimes.
Can
Is
we
this a hallway conversation or an in the room conversation?
hallway?
I go into the hallway and I close the door behind me.
I don't want to do this again.
I don't either. I really don't.
I just wanted to say that out of the favorite 5, I think that us 2 are probably the most impulsive.
Yes, I think that's a fair assessment. Well, but yeah.
I think it just means that we are quick to make decisions on protecting those who we love.
Right. And you all you were trying to do was protect Varia, and yes.
And you were trying to protect Orfeo.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that I respect your decision to do so, even though I don't trust him. And I hope that you continue to respect my decision to protect Varia, even when you don't trust her.
Yes. Yes, I did a lot of things today, and I don't know if I necessarily agree with all of them. I haven't the energy nor the strength to pick another fight with a friend. Like I said, I can't, in my right mind, defend Orfeo and not extend the same grace to Varia. They are both deserving of the utmost understanding and grace.
Bogarth will just extend a hand to you as a handshake.
Handshake.
It's okay.
I'm gonna hug him instead.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's okay, friend. We're still friends.
We're friends. We're growing so close, and it's great. I've stressed out. Whew. Okay. And I should talk to Very at some point because I feel terrible about a lot of the stuff that I said. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Oh God. Okay.
We should probably continue to get some rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and
Okay.
leave you.
I'll talk to you later.
See you around.
I go back to my room.
Close the door.
And then, yeah, while we're in our room as well, I would just want to ask, Nish, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
No, not judging at all, or anything, but you...
Not
you-
judging me.
Yeah, you left your people.
You took like 15 minutes in the bathroom and you're not judging me. Continue.
Look.
Sorry.
There's a lot of pressure down here. It's a
So
lot
I know,
harder.
we failed a god. So
No, my point being, you left your people at one point, right?
yes.
Was it hard to do that?
It was the worst decision I had to make.
Even if it helped them?
I think it was right. I don't think I was strong enough or trained enough or talented enough to change the world in the ways that I wanted it to. I wielded a power greater than I could control. And if others looked up to me and I falter, the world would burn. So I run, and when I come back, they oust me again. Which is good. Keeps me far from what I could be.
All right. That's good to hear that you're not going to be what you could be, I guess. If that's a bad thing.
I don't know, because we've seen the Fallen Horizon, yes? I have good reason to believe that she attempted to kill Orfeo. So maybe I am just as worse off here as I was there.
I'm sorry to hear that. If it makes you feel any better, I think your potential, you do have the potential to change the world for the better.
Not if we keep kneeling ourselves before a god that rots bodies.
I agree.
It's at this point you all get knocking on your doors of the attendants calling you to dinner. Nereus, Orfeo is rather quiet, and it's just kind of an awkward silence between you two, outside of your conversation with Bogarth.
I would just like to add before we go that when I come back into the room with Varia, I don't know if are there like multiple beds?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just kind of sit on mine and just look at Varia and just say,
I'm laid in bed, not looking at you. Just like
Varia,
staring at the wall.
I know that you're not asleep. Are you okay? How are you feeling?
Pretty terrible.
You're right, I get that. I don't think it was your fault. I don't think any of us think that it's your fault.
It feels like it's my fault.
Well, I know that it got the best of you this time, but I just wanted to say that we've been traveling together for a long time, and it seems like you've been dealing with this for a long time. And I just wanted to say that it is impressive that this is the first time something like that has happened.
It's the first time you've seen.
Sure, yeah. But
The first time I remember.
I'll come over and I'll put a hand on your shoulder. I'll just say, you're doing okay. And things have been weird lately with me and discovering bits and pieces of why Evandal is traveling around with me. And I know that led to some discord between us, but I want you to know that I have your back.
I appreciate it, Bogarth.
Okay,
Even if I feel like I don't deserve it.
you do. Oh, they want us. So we should probably go.
You all swim in to the dining hall.
And Bogarth, as you make your way to the dining hall, a Tabaxi spirit will join you and say, Bogarth, is fatherhood anywhere in your list? Can you be our new dad for a little while, please? No reason.
What happened? It's oh
dude, you messed it up.
Oh, I don't have my list on me. It's in the boat.
Never mind.
We can just say it is.
Bonus points.
I can just write it in when Varia's not looking.
That's a big one to put on the list. Have a friend for the first time, get a drink, buy something, be a father.
I am so hungry, and I think that we're about to go to dinner, so I don't have time to think about the implications of this. But, sure. Great. Okay. I keep going.
Goodbye.
Yes. You all find your way into the dining hall, swimming there. While it's still tense,
No reason, sniffle. I'm sorry I missed that.
while it's still tense, letting things kind of cool down, there's eye contact is exchanged, and things breathe a little bit easier. You have a lovely set before you of all vegetarian food.
Steamed protein,
wait.
dude. Like,
Who's at the table? Is it like a full family?
So at the table is Cato, Pontius, Paulus, Capaneus is notably missing, along with Mr. Potts, the butler.
Where the heck is Pythias? Where's Pythias?
Pythias is also here. Yeah. As you all come into the dining hall, Pythias is there. Hey, everyone! So good to see you.
we all have like 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
So like,
Do you have a headache? Do you need something for
We
that?
felled a great spirit to cure a man of a dying disease.
It was your dad.
It was his.
He didn't say anything about a felling of a creature, but my mom did ask me if I know any good tonics for fever and the like, and
I wrap my arm around Pythias. Pythias, over drinks and food, could we discuss possibly me talking to your betrothed?
yeah.
Why do you want to talk to her?
I have-
Sorry.
Let's sit down, and you
Yes,
all sit
of
down for
course.
dinner. Things begin. Apollos eats pretty fast. He's kind of getting his way out of there. Cato is. You see, Pontius has an apparatus around his arm, a kind of sling, and Cato is helping him. You see that during this dinner, while normally there would be attendants, there are no attendants in this room. As you see, Pontius is very obviously now injured, showing that he is. It's almost like a wall has dropped, and you see his expression kind of sink and just how tired he is. This is a rare moment for him. As you all sit down, Pythias sits next to Nereus. Orfeo actually sits Orfeo actually tries to take a seat away from everybody. You all find your seats. Pythias just being lively in conversation, really being confused at the,
I know.
the energy in the room.
It's great.
I
know, so-
Nesh,
I would like to say that I'm sitting next to them, too, or just close enough to be listening.
And you're like chiming in the conversation. You're like, yeah.
Nesh is on one side, you're on the other.
Yeah.
The reason why I want to talk to your beautiful betrothed is because I believe that someone under her service has attempted a life on a royal.
Oh, well.
Oh.
That was a really grave accusation.
That is
but-
most of what I do.
You're right. Sure, I can reach out to her and is...
Perfect. How about T, me, her, Bolgarth, and I will be busy. So Bolgarth, can you go in my stead?
What? Oh my goodness.
Okay, does this have anything to do with the...
It is business, Pythias. You understand.
Speaking of business, you got the thing, so what happens now? What is the favored five's next great journey?
Yes.
Well, we need to go back above the surface. We're gonna drown down here.
Yeah,
Down to the radiant light.
We've got about 16 hours.
You have about 4.
Wait, what?
Sorry, it's hard to tell time down
So you had
here.
2 days, you had 1 day yesterday. Or not 4,
we,
like 8.
We redid the potions like this early afternoon.
Yeah.
No, the Illume Desert time skip, though.
There was a time skip?
Time has passed.
Once you go into the Illume Desert zone,
No.
it's like different
Okay,
time.
anyway, you have about 8 hours
Time
left, but
dilation,
not
blah,
16.
blah,
You don't have a full, you haven't just done like 4 hours of the day, or I guess 8 hours of the day.
Pythias, how do you tell time down here?
Oh, well, the tides shift
You just
direction.
point at a clock.
A clock.
Whoa! Do we
It's been sitting there this whole time.
Wait, do we have clocks?
No.
Wow.
Triton's invented clocks! Let's go!
Well, we have sundials, so it's...
Oh, it's a dial.
The sun's kind of overrated. Really dries out your skin.
Terrible for
He
you.
goes for a fist bump for you, Nereus.
Was that Pythias?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right.
Never mind.
Okay, also, just a quick logistics question. So we are still currently at the house of...
Saranath.
Oh, no, we are at Saranath.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. We came all the way back. Okay, I remember. So our boat's not too far.
Yeah.
Sorry, our ship. Sorry, Larry.
Potato.
Great.
Yeah. So is the plan talk to Oticilia, and then are you planning on getting out of here? Are you planning on getting out of here?
I lean in close. Pythias, my plan is to, if she has stooped so low as to fight someone else's battle, I will execute her and claim her power for myself.
Wait, Oticilia?
No,
What? I'm
the Fallen Horizon.
Oh my god! I was like, Nesh, that's really out of
I would
pocket.
never.
Okay, good. Okay. Well, sans potential execution. What is the thingy for?
The key?
Yeah, whatever that thingy was.
What do you think a key is for?
Opening a door.
He's done it again. He's so clever. But we don't know where the door is. But the door leads to a library, which has a book in it. We need the book, and I don't know why. But I will kill anyone that's holding the book, so that we can get the book.
What if it's like a child?
That child will die.
Okay.
Huh.
God, you play neutral really well.
Such strong morals, and you stick to them so well.
So with our
Ambiguous at best.
4 remaining hours,
Sorry, 8.
8. Sorry, our 8 remaining hours.
I forgot you refreshed the potion and all this stuff.
You want me alone to go talk to Oticilia about Fallen Horizon?
Yes, please.
I think it's probably the least suspicious route.
Aha.
Me alone.
Yes.
Yes, please.
To talk about Fallen Horizon.
You are 100 blades. You bested her in combat.
What do I even ask?
Well, we just simply have her meet us somewhere.
Us, so now we're all involved. I thought it was just her and Bogarth.
No, it's just me and Bogarth. You are not involved. Traitor, first off. Not over that.
Well, relax. Okay, hold on. But, so, what do you want me to ask Oticilia about regarding Fallen Horizon?
I guess it would just be an accusation of treason, and this might get you executed.
I'm not going there to accuse her and ruin my. I think it would be
what?
better if you
Ruin
came
what?
along with
Oh, okay.
me to do that.
Okay.
But I would also love to come along.
Me, you, Oticilia, make a day of it. Well, a few hours.
Plus travel time. Leaves us with 2.5 hours.
Above the table.
I just faked that. What?
Above the table. I do want to find Fallen Horizon again. I don't know if we have the schedule for it. Because we do have to make it back to the
Fair
boat,
enough.
and
How
more important things are happening.
far down under the surface are we?
If you give yourselves like an hour, you'll have plenty of time.
Huge.
What if we had magical assistance on that?
You could push your timeline.
Oh, like seagulls that I can summon? Like 20 of them?
I got us. Don't worry.
Hmm.
We can use the full.
You gave it to me.
Oh, yeah.
We could basically use the full 8 hours.
I don't understand, but cool.
Okay. So the rest of the group that's not canoodling with
Whoa.
Oticilia.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is
What?
that not what's happening?
I believe, Nereus, I believe this is a surface slang that you messed up. I think it's called canoeing.
Canoeing. You guys are canoeing with
No.
each other. And
Pythias, I'm so sorry. All I hear is this deafening tick-tocking of a clock. I'm just...
Well, I think the rest of us can probably just go to the ship anyways. Make sure it's still there, make sure everything's okay.
It's a good idea. Take your fastest swimmer, too.
How
would
far is
like to-
Pontius from us at the table here?
He's...
Do we have the ability to huddle up a little bit?
Yeah.
I would just like to say to the group, we kind of had discussions interrupted about Pontius's help. Yeah? Regarding the City of Progress.
Well, he bestowed the diplomacy upon Nereus.
And Nereus is going to make the right decision, right?
And Nereus will make the correct decision, which saves the lives of many people on the surface. Because as we learned
Nereus
last fight,
protects people.
it's about what's on the inside.
Oh,
That is
right.
weak.
Yes.
eloquently put.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we had that because I just wasn't sure if he could have changed his heart
Oh,
after what happened.
he might!
Just throw that out there into the universe.
Our warlock tried to kill him.
And then we saved his life.
And then I tried to kill him.
And then we...
So I think we're...
And now so he's
To
alive
save.
without the disease, but he's missing a hand. So
That wasn't my fault.
Hold
I
on.
didn't do
Like I
that.
said, he'll get over that. Right?
But did he get his hand fully back?
Yes, I healed it back.
Oh, okay.
It'll get there.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky.
It's just
It needs like, several months of PT, but yeah.
Fair enough.
it's there.
Net positive.
So,
Okay.
you
so-
two are going to go to meet with Oticilia.
Yes.
Nereus, what do you plan on doing? Do you wanna
Well, I
hang with-
figure I have to wrap up some things down here. I need to make sure we've got arms ready for assisting the surface. And I'm sure I'll find something else to attend to.
I appreciate that. Sounds
Something or
good. So,
someone.
Varia, I guess you and I will go back to the boat. Make sure it's there, make sure we're ready to go. Wait for them.
I can if you want me to. I don't want to leave my friends, but whatever.
I guess I'm not your friend. It's fine.
Oh no, the implication.
Yeah.
Well, I
If you wanna stay, you can, and I can go deal with the boat. I just want to see my sister again. That's all. It's been a long time.
I'll go with you.
Varia, I'll be right back. Don't worry.
Wonderful. Dinner gets wrapped up shortly after. As you're all gathering your things from the rooms, Nereus, as you're exiting, several things happen. Pythias just kind of like gives you at the end of dinner, and Nereus, just let me know when you all are leaving, okay? No reason.
He's so good at this.
Of course, I will pass that information on to you for no reason.
Thank you,
Yes.
Your Highness.
Your Highness? No. Yes. Honorary Your Highness.
That is the
It's been a
meanest
while.
thing you've ever said.
It goes their separate ways. Orfeo kind of slinks out of dinner, but he gives you a look that gives you a sense that he's not going to leave right quite yet. However, Pontius, as he and Cato are leaving, he says, Nereus, walk with me.
Good, you can walk again.
Yeah, okay. I go with them.
Swim?
I give a nod to Orfeo.
Swim with me.
Yeah. I'll give a nod to Orfeo, kind of like,
Breathe with me.
I will be with you later, and I'll go with my dad.
Yeah. And he takes you out into a little open area within the Serenath household that's kind of like a courtyard. It has these different pillars that go up and hold up a kind of ring that's not exactly a ceiling, but it gives the implication of a closed-in space. There's a variety of different corals that loosely flow in the water here. And as he walks or swims with you, he begins to speak. Nereus, there are things that you do not understand. And I expect your best. We will have our forces ready if you are able to broker a deal.
And I will be.
And I trust we can both forget what happened for the time being. As far as the other houses know, Pontius Serenath is strong and stoic as always.
As always.
Good.
Strong and stoic as always.
I will attend to the duties assigned to me on the surface. Expect word in the coming weeks. And try not to get yourself into more dangerous situations while I'm not here.
Well, I seem to be feeling better.
Wonderful.
And he begins to walk away, signaling the end of the conversation, but uncharacteristically stops and turns his chin over his shoulder and says, and anything you may have thought I said during that whole situation, just forget about it.
Already done.
And walks away. You all gather your things and make your way to the front of the Serenath household towards the doors. And Orfeo is there, waiting for you all to arrive. And as you're all getting ready to go and do your different things, he just...
We already going?
No, we were still all together. I
Yeah.
think, right?
Yeah, this is right before you split.
Okay.
He kind of grabs you, Nereus, as everyone's kind of like swimming out the doors, and just gives you a brief little aside, but still within sight lines of everyone. I don't know what to say.
Oh, okay.
But I have a lot to think about. But I want you to know, Nereus, I care about you. And that's why I wanted to change things for you, and he struggles to find the words before he looks at you into your eyes and begins to move closer and goes to hug you.
We were also in line of sight with all this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, okay.
And his face just gets a little too close to yours and begins to brush past.
Maybe not close enough.
I'll accept the hug.
Okay.
And do I? I don't
It's
know.
you, Nereus, you feel this opportunity where he kind of hesitates as his face is getting close.
I'll take the opportunity. I'll smooch him. Come here. I'll kiss him.
And he's a little surprised, but he leans into it. And then as you break your embrace after a few moments, I'm gonna go rest and think about my actions, I guess.
Yes. Think about them.
Don't
Think of your actions.
Don't listen to him. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. That should have remained in the past. And I feel like I stirred some stuff up again and made you uncomfortable. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Come on, Bogart. Let's get out of here.
And things trickle out after that.
Right.
All of us
Bogarth,
just like,
Bogarth and Nesh, you make your way with Pythias as he takes you towards Odysseus.
Really quick before we go, just a quick question, DM. You said that Pontius's what buboes? Sure. The buboes were under his arm. Did they look like the sea plague?
Oh, good point.
Bogarth, in your expert opinion, it looked eerily similar.
I did get really close with my reading glasses.
Yes.
So
You were like, on a microscopic investigation level.
Has this guy touched like every corner of the planet?
yeah, I don't know, but
Does he control?
it's odd that the
How
sea
many-
plague has been so close to us this whole time. We're talking and swimming. Yeah.
How many people does he have under his control?
Yeah, I don't know. Huh.
Who?
Oh,
Okay, so
Balloon
Pythias
desire.
Oh. What? Wait, oh my
the
gosh.
Lord of all rot.
yeah, that guy's the sea plague, I think. It's crazy.
Well, that changes a lot about. If he's the sea plague, do you think that Lady Talia knew him, and that's how she was able to help me figure out a cure?
Perhaps. Wait a minute. If
Hold
you know
on a second.
if you know a cure,
then
you
we
can cure our friends.
Our friend. I believe
We're really good at this. Smash.
got there at the same time.
Wow.
brain cells.
We're incredible.
Nereus, as you, I'll put a pin in that real quick. Nereus, are you just? You said you wanted to go around and kind of make sure the men are ready. Is that correct? That was a poor turn of phrase.
Ready the men. Nereus is coming to town. I said I had business to attend
10-2.
to.
Oh.
Some of it just got tended to. And yeah, okay, above the table, I don't know anything about war, gathering troops. I just need to talk to the people in world who would like to get that figured out for me.
Yeah.
But like Nereus would know what he's talking about.
Roll for troops.
So Nereus, you spend this next amount of time just kind of figuring out what resources your house has available.
Yeah.
Without pulling any resources from other houses, House Sernath has the capacity to have a troop force about 150 Tritons.
Whoa! Oh, okay.
That's nothing.
That'll be enough. It's like, if we were to put that in ship terms, that's like
screwed.
2 ships.
Hey guys, 2 ships. Can I get more? Or is that gonna be a longer process?
You figure if you leveraged the allies within like House Athanas and a couple other of the houses that
Maybe not the one that I
yeah.
I killed there.
But you reckon you could, if you pulled all the resources that your house has available, you could probably get that number with the help of your father up to about 700 to 900.
Oh baby! I'm pulling all the
Yeah.
I do so.
Great.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking
Do I have
about.
to roll for anything?
Roll for 7 to 8, 900.
What? 7 to...
Roll for
the-
men.
Roll for men. Roll for men.
For men.
So is it like whatever number times like 1,000?
10,000.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
A 10?
10,000.
It's in like 800-ish mark.
Oh.
Let's go. Okay, cool. That's cool.
Killian and Varia, you guys swim up to the surface.
Yep.
Yeah. You find the boat, the SS Erkin. You see that there's a collection of gulls kind of posted up. They've made a couple of nests around. But other than that, the boat seems to be in its similar condition. The glowing red rock on the center of the ship.
Hot?
It's cooled down.
Okay.
The ship didn't burn down. I mean,
Nope.
Sick.
Yeah, you are.
And then I see my sister,
Yes, and
Tara.
Tara. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Tara's there.
Awesome.
Dope. Saw her.
Cool.
Yeah, she's like hanging out in one of the seagull nests.
She's good. All right.
She's hanging out in one of the seagull nests, and it's like having a little conversation.
Oh, that's perfect.
Awesome.
Oh, I thought she like commandeered the seagull nest. There's like a bird
She's like
war
one of
that
those
we don't know anything
parasites,
about.
like flip with the ends.
Yeah, she's wearing
like a-
she's wearing a
pirate hat.
yeah, she's wearing a tricorn, and she uses one of her feet to pull out a small sword, and they king 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 down the deck.
Whoa. Your sister's awesome.
You don't know that.
I'll say that when we get back.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're like,
well,
I have this-
just starting to make sure everything's okay so that we can be ready to leave and pull the anchor when it's time. And then
Right.
just hanging out.
I will help you as best as I can.
Fantastic.
I'm not really saying much.
Bogarth and Nesh.
Just ignoring the rock.
Yeah.
As Pythias, as you're saying you can help cure our friends, it's like, well, maybe. I don't really understand exactly how all of that works. Varia might be, she does have like horns, and that doesn't seem to be typical. Is that typical?
No.
Okay.
Nothing about Varia is
No.
typical.
There's a lot of variables. I don't want to try to treat something I don't really fully
Don't laugh.
understand.
Hey, save that
Oh,
for the tea time.
oh. Okay, wait, I'm confused. I thought you didn't want me there. I thought you just wanted me to get you the meeting and.
Yeah, you're not.
So over the next length of time, Pythias meets with Odicilia, and you get a private tea time with Odicilia. He is able to leverage it. He just walks out of the room after meeting with Odicilia privately and is like, "Your ring."
Hey, thank you, Pythias.
Yes, of
From
course.
now on,
I'm in.
Pithman. For 2 days.
Man.
It's time limit, and you are ushered into.
Will you still wait around to show us the way back?
Just wait around in the garden or whatever.
We don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the way back.
I'll just admire the paintings, I guess.
Okay, see ya.
Wonderful. And Odicilia awaits you for tea, or their version of it, which is those.
Right.
Can't.
Should have gotten that to go. Should have gotten some more on that.
Welcome, 100 Blades.
It's good to
And-
see you.
The spokesperson of the Favored Five?
I am the Ward Council.
War Council, that's right.
Oh, that's kind of like a sick alias. The War Council. I'm sorry.
So I have some things to attend to. Is there a particular reason why we needed to speak?
Well, I am only here to mediate over the conversation, but Bogart has informed me that he needed to speak with you immediately.
Oh. And Master Ravaris,
You can call me Bogart.
okay, Bogart, what exactly is there something wrong with my family's heirloom, or what exactly is the reason here?
No. And thanks for agreeing to loan that to us, by the way. That's really helpful.
You want it fair and square.
It's true. Speaking of that encounter, the encounter that we had with Fallen Horizon,
Yes.
I would like to know more about her.
What I spoke earlier is true. She's rather secretive, and she's not terribly polite either. So, it's what exactly? I've told you most of what I know. She's
why?
from the surface. And
She's from the surface. Is there a reason why she is your champion?
well, I believe my father met her. There's a stretch of surface in part of our lands that we get certain goods from that are difficult to acquire down here. And at some point, he met with Fallen Horizon, and I'm not exactly sure the exchange, but he implies that, or doesn't imply, he has a story that she saved him from some great creature, and in return, he granted her safe passage and sanctuary within our house while she's here, and the rest has kind of evolved from there over the course of my lifetime.
Wow! Awesome! Good stuff! It's so great to see you, Odicilia.
Yes.
Nesh, what else did we need?
Yes, indeed, Bogart. Beautiful with your words. I was wondering if anyone else was able to hire her, or, I mean, she works for gold, of course. A mercenary of sorts.
Yes, in a way. She at least has some bounded loyalty to my house, and I haven't heard of her doing any other kind of work outside what we employ her to do, but she also isn't very talkative. She disappears for a time.
Now, let me ask. Is everyone that is slaughtered by her recollects a feeling of cold steel frozen to the bone.
I believe that is a bit of a signature of hers.
Yes. So if someone were to, I don't know. This is funny, Bogart. Haha! Laugh with me, of course.
Yeah.
If someone were to have been cut to the bone, frozen from the inside, you would say that that is possibly a rare occasion. Could be her blade.
You're not making a ton of sense, War Council. But yes,
Bogart, do not laugh.
I suppose in the context you're implying, yes, if someone, for whatever reason, was struck and they couldn't identify who struck them and they lived through it and said, oh, I felt a cold, icy blade. Down here, there's a good chance it was Fallen Horizon. I suppose.
We got her. We got her. Yes.
Give us a second. I'll put it down on the plate.
Impromptu
What are
war
we-
meeting.
What? Remind me.
Fallen Horizon attempted to assassinate Orfeo,
Oh.
which led him to make a deal with Illum Desert,
So wait.
the
Okay.
spirit of rot.
Right. What is stopping this from just being coincidence? Are you trying to suggest that she, is also working for Illum?
Yes. First
Okay.
off, yes. The
Great.
blade I felt was not natural.
Right.
It was the world
agree.
of death that touched me.
Yes.
2, she has close ties with a clan in the ocean that seeks power through assassination. How could that be a coincidence that one of the royals was assassinated by a cold blade?
Yeah. Okay.
And then worships Illum Desert? What a surprise! We've got her, Bogart!
Am I supposed to laugh at that?
Of course, you can laugh at it.
Sorry. We're almost done.
You're laughing quite a lot.
So, what are we going to do about it?
Well, obviously, we have a clandestine meeting with her, and we best her in combat,
Okay.
or we convince her somehow to assist us with the war on the surface.
Oh. Okay. I like that.
So all we have to do is offer up the soul blade as payment.
What?
Well, that is the only thing she desires.
Is payment after?
Yes.
But I really like it. Sorry, we're almost done.
Hey. Hey, Bogart.
Yes.
Just saying. Hey, just schmooze her up. All right, figure out if she was the one that ordered the assassination, or if it was someone else in her family.
But I don't want to lose this. Sorry.
Oh my! Oh.
You sure she wouldn't be more interested in this? And I take the brick out.
Oh God!
Oh, we still have it.
Of course
No,
we
you're
do.
right. That'd be so
No, Bogart,
stupid.
please. It's an extreme valuable. We can of course use that as bartering.
Okay, I will lump that
To
in.
help us out I could offer like an NFT.
Perhaps if I throw the brick in, I can just get away with loaning it to her for like a week.
But
Look, I'm on board with trying to get her to help us.
yeah,
And I don't know if I can commit to just offering the soul blade up like that.
How
Especially
about-
since I think we need this for what we're doing.
It is super useful. How about this? If she is in the Order of Illum Desert, she's in the same boat.
Right.
So we'll just offer to help.
We'll offer Pythias' cure.
Yes.
He's
the
answer
key!
to everything!
Everything!
Ha-ha!
And we turn around.
Sorry, we're almost done.
We
Wait,
know we
Pythias?
finished.
sorry, we're done.
We finished. We just said that Pythias is the most amazing alchemist we've ever met.
Okay.
Have you? Never mind. Anyways,
Where does Fallen Horizon reside?
Jesus Christ.
If one were to
She like
discuss things with
she
her.
just like rubs her brow. Bogarth,
Thank
she
you.
has quarters here. Do you wish to speak with the Fallen Horizon?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if it will get you back on your way, I will bring you to her.
yes, perfect. Tell her.
Just come with me.
All right.
And she frustratedly swims out and guides you to.
I think we did awesome, by the way.
If this is a dead end, this live stream is gonna get shut down. For hey, what I do?
You get brought to this little set, what's basically like a guest house set in coral outside of their establishment. This is where she stays. Please don't cause too much of a ruckus. And I suppose you can find Pythias to see yourselves out.
Of course.
Yes.
Lady Odicilia, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Bogarth.
It has been a pleasure having tea with you. Perhaps someday we can have tea together on the surface.
Maybe.
Hates you. She just doesn't like you at all.
And she swims away. This small little outcropping sits nestled in the coral. Do you swim inside?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I scream right outside the door. I have chosen to invoke!
Do you wish to die so quickly, Dawnling?
I have a quick question. Did we short rest?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Let's go! I think this is going to matter.
As she
Yeah.
I'm spending.
as she appears in the doorway, helmet off. She has some kind of weird apparatus. You can see that her face is just covered in small little thin scars. She has a color and texture of hair very similar to Nesh's, but it seems like it's been really hastily chopped. So it's not quite cohesive and just kind of like sways loosely. She has pointed ears. She looks very similar to Nesh. She has her blade kind of sprung up on her shoulder. She's not wearing armor on her top half, so she just has it like bandaged and wrapped up. And her bottom half is then has the armor on it.
Of course I test my blade against yours, for you are a legend amongst the people in the surface. However, you seem to be an assassin to the people in the depths.
Okay. And?
I come to challenge your honor.
I decline. And she swims back inside.
No, you can't. By right of invocation, you cannot decline the battle.
I just did.
You wield your blade and swing it upon me.
No.
No.
What if the reward were this brick and the soul blade for a week?
For a week?
And she swims up. You want to give me a legendary weapon for a week? and then I return it to you.
By the right of invocation, these
Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, Donling. The adults are speaking.
How much psychic damage is that?
What say you?
You'll never recover from that.
And in return, you want me to fight him.
Because if you win, you get this. And this for a week. But if we win, you must lend your aid to us on the surface. Hold on. Is that what we were here for? Are you? Okay. I think that's what we were here for. What say you?
What if, counteroffer, you give me 50 gold, the brick, I borrow the blade, and then I just help you on the surface. No fight.
For a week.
For a week.
Well, by the right of invocation, a fight has to take place.
Donling, look at me. Look me in my eyes and tell me why I should give a shit about invocation.
Just honor it.
Honor? Honor of what? Honor of who?
The household, your household. Your
My
name.
household? My household is dead to me. What do you think I changed my name to? Why? Because it's over. My life ended years ago. All I want is a comfortable place to sleep and enough gold to make sure that I can stay as drunk as possible for as long as possible. Got it? Do we have a deal?
Okay. 50 gold, brick, soul blade for a week.
And
For a week.
no fight.
No fight.
Because that would be foolish to test your
Okay.
blade against a
Yes.
legendary hero of history's fame to know if you're
I'm sorry
worthy
about
of the
him.
title.
Yes.
The same title.
Done.
she
She
has.
holds
It's just-
holds out a hand.
I will get out 50 gold. Let me just do that really fast before I forget. I will quickly hand her 50. I will reluctantly hand her the brick.
Dude.
And I will extremely hesitantly hand her the soul blade.
One of those things where like you have your hand out, and you're just kind of like,
And they tug it,
And
yeah.
tell you what, hold on. Before we go forward with this, I need to know that you are for sure on our side with this. Can I give you the soul blade when we get back to the surface? It's here on my belt, it's not going anywhere.
Fine.
Great. Sounds good. Awesome! Oh my goodness. I can't believe we're gonna be fighting next to a legend. Are we ready to go?
Of course.
Are you okay?
It's fine. No fight.
No fight.
Yes.
I am Bogarth.
I am the Fallen Horizon.
Oh, I thought that would work.
Dude,
All
that's
right.
of course, obviously. And I,
Good doing business with you.
and I am Nesh.
Indeed. Yes, Donling.
Okay. Where is... We have to find, our,
I will say, did you guys want to ask her anything about the assassination attempt?
Oh, right.
See, now, this is why you should have led this.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about fighting her.
well, and there's probably gonna be time now if they're gonna be traveling.
Yeah,
with us, so-
we can kind of cut this short. We can maybe ask her about it later when we're with the rest of the party on the ship. Yeah.
You all make your way back up to the ship. Nereus first, and then shortly after, Nereus and Pythias first.
Yes. What? I
Because
thought
Pythias-
Pythias was...
Pythias? Let's go.
Still not beating
I thought he was with.
the allegations.
Never mind.
Oh, yeah, I guess
No, he was
Pythias
with
comes
us,
with you guys.
Yeah, he was
Uh,
leading us.
So Pythias, Bogarth, and Nesh come up along with a woman carrying a blade familiar. This is the Fallen Horizon. You all see her get onto the boat.
Right before everybody gets there, I would like to just put my hand on Barry's shoulder and be like, it'll be all right. We're gonna handle this.
But I'm sorry, is Pythias staying or?
Pythias is coming with the party.
Oh, great. What were you gonna do to him?
What? Yeah, you know what? I'll just do it now. Our usual monk will appear before Pythias, repping his Pithboy jersey. The other spirits cheering in the background. He will present to Pythias a best favored dad mug.
Dude, that breaks my heart.
This is a really
I hope you know this is the moment that turned me.
shake for a beaker. Thank you.
We gave them too much power.
Oh, you're not really. I'm sorry. I'm not used to this.
It's all right. It's a great honor.
Yeah. Is Fallen Horizon also here?
Yes.
A frilly spectral hand will attempt to steal the brick.
No.
Roll.
God.
Roll.
She's gonna kill us.
I've never wanted anything to work.
Roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay.
Please, let this be the net 20.
This is like Jesus
Son of
coming
a-
back. This is insane.
She's gonna kill us. She's gonna realize the deal is off and she's gonna kill us.
The brick gets snatched, and she immediately flips around. You are worse than that freaking noble in the City of Progress. What is it you actually want with me?
What? What happened?
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Noble in the city.
Thanks for joining us tonight, spirits. We will see you all next week. I hope you enjoyed tonight's session. I know I did. We'll see you so soon, because don't forget, Sundays are for the spirits.
Oh my god.